Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers, after dealing with an impromptu mind flare attack at the Marshal's headquarters that led to the loss of many brave Marshals' lives, they managed to save the deputy and Marshal Silver and their friend Patterson. Shortly thereafter, upon attempting to clear with Marshal Silver Patterson's release, it was then that Bruce and Marcus decided to interrogate Wilfred. A zone of truth was cast, and many of their doubts were voiced. During this time, Aaron, retrieving his things from Ed, came over, started posing a series of questions to Wilfred that ended in asking his permission to allow him to cast a spell upon himself. Wilfred agreed, and upon doing so, a brain puppy shot forth out of his body. In the ensuing confusion, mainly due to his screams of confusion within their minds, they were unsure how this little brain puppy could so thoroughly believe that he himself was Wilfred. They decided to take him and Patterson to the college. It was there Master Silverspell advised death was the only option for this creature, as well as them attempting to figure out a means of resuscitating, resurrecting the real Wilfred. In the end, when I almost said mind flare. When brain puppy Wilfred found out that he had given the Phoenix Dragon egg not to the college, but to the Elder Brain, he committed suicide. In exchange for a powerful magic item from Jarvis, Master Silverspell wished Wilfred's brain back into his dome piece, and they rushed his body quickly to the bishop, who was then able to resurrect him. It was at this point the group split, as some of them returned Wilfred to his family and learned what they could of perhaps what the family's suspicions were in these last several months, and to reassure them that their father had been returned to them whole. Marcus stayed behind to speak to the bishop, who informed him that he had found himself in quite a precarious situation, one in which Wesley Machina was holding funds from the rebuilding of the city and helping shelter its citizenry. And in exchange, he was forced to be a mule for letters. Later on that night, after a brief nap, Marcus snuck up from Ed, who didn't damn near have a clue. And as Bruce was writing away in his spell book, he disappeared off into the night and got himself involved in quite a plot, eventually finding his way to the lair of a vampire and fighting his compatriots while disguised as one of his goons. In the end, however, Marcus decided that the only way for him to get out of that situation alive was to banish himself back to his home plane of Vernus. And that is where we will pick that up. It is beginning to dawn the next day. As all of you rouse from your sleep, Ed, you would notice your usual sleeping companion is not there. And Bruce as well, after a long night of writing in his book, rubbing the sleep out of his eyes, would see that Marcus too is not within the room.
Oh, I'm up.
You're missing a blanket there, Ed.
What? Oh,
There's usually, a person on top of you.
he usually gets up before me. He
Oh,
might
that's
just
true.
be downstairs.
That's true. I mean, it would probably be worse if you got up first. That'd probably
Yeah,
be
that
pretty
would be
difficult.
Yeah. Did he, do you see him?
No, I was riding away. I fell asleep at the table. I didn't see him. Last I saw he was there.
Okay. Yeah, maybe he's just downstairs.
You do last remember seeing him lying on top of Ed when you had checked.
All right, yeah, we can head downstairs then.
Yep.
All right, as the two of you head downstairs, the others begin to.
Am I muted?
Nope, you're not muted.
Okay. As Jarvis is also regrouping with the others downstairs. Morning, everyone. I just want to also ask everyone a question. Where's Marcus? Is he still in bed?
Oh, he's not here? No, because I'm up.
No.
I don't know. Maybe he found a special lady to spend the night with. I don't know. Why wouldn't he be here?
My only thing to say. What? Ed, you didn't see him leave or wake up?
I never do.
Nothing much wakes up Ed, to be honest with you. There, Jarvis.
I need to make something for you so you sleep, so you're not so damn loud. Maybe you'll notice something.
Yeah, usually if I'm practicing a spell while Ed's asleep, I'll just do it on him. It doesn't wake him up.
He might have sleep apnea too.
Yeah.
What?
Is sleep apnea?
I sleep just fine.
Yeah, arc zap, I needed a long time to practice that shit. I was zapping the shit out of Ed. Wouldn't wake him up.
Really?
Oh yeah, he
Jarvis
was
actually wants to make an insight check.
I want
to
to
see
sleep.
if you're being truthful or not.
When I want to sleep, I sleep.
Hold on.
Jarvis believes you actually used him as a zap test subject.
Yeah, no, Ed could probably go through quite a lot in his sleep.
Well, does it look like he was taken?
I don't know.
I think we'd have noticed in the room. No, it looked normal.
Is his stuff there?
I mean, his. Tom, would Marcus have left anything behind?
He would have left a bag. Just for like character's sake, I feel like we wouldn't be like wondering this hard. You know what I'm saying, Dylan?
What do you mean?
No, I feel like Marcus has gone out before on his own.
Yeah.
Without drawing suspicion.
He's fucking lust, guys. He goes out.
He goes out. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I fuck.
Dude, I fuck.
I'm not trying to metagame. It's just like I feel like that would be like.
You're trying to anti-metagame. People are metagaming that you're.
Yeah,
not necessarily.
I mean, if you're that worried about it, Bruce, you could send him, couldn't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to, wake him up if he's doing his own thing. He'll be fine.
Yeah, give him a couple hours.
All right.
I got some stuff to do in town anyway.
Speaking of stuff, I'm looking over my my little crafting list here. Does anyone want anything in particular as soon as possible before I start working on one of my smaller projects for myself?
Anything as soon as possible. Oh, there, I'm good.
Those canvas shoes you were going to try to make for me, since mine got burned up in the lava. But that's not super important, I guess. I can keep wearing the boots.
I thought I already made... No, I made Marcus.
Yeah, you made Marcus's.
I also need to make you shoes. Alright. One thing, actually, I could probably... Alright, I could probably get both done within a couple days. Alright.
Wilfred did say he needed a couple days to recover from being dead before he could show you guys where the thing is, so you have some time.
That is true.
Yeah, the bishop also.
They're supposed to give Bruce some magic lessons, I think.
Then should we expedite these couple days to do some small projects and like chores or tasks?
We can if everyone would like to do that.
Ed, you want to go to New Neanzaru?
We're going to New Neanzaru?
Yeah.
We're prepping?
Yeah, I mean, we got some downtime. I got to go eventually.
But not to do the thing.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Thor?
Yeah, what if you go there and they're like, oh, you're here, all right.
Oh, shit, I didn't think about that.
What were you trying to say, Aaron?
Bruce, did you still want me to get Thorin ready to go with you for that?
That would be sick.
You know, if there's a rehearsal, then maybe Thorin should be there.
A rehearsal dinner. Are you gonna get like crucified for, kind of betraying your merchant prince allegiance?
Oh, I never agreed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he said, yeah, you want to be. Well, if I agreed, I'd be in there. I wouldn't.
I just feel bad. I've been kind of putting this off, and then we're gonna wait a couple days and then go fight a mind flayer ship. So that's gonna be another long thing.
The more.
Yeah, I would actually like to get some of these smaller tasks done before we go after that.
The more stories you get to tell when by the time you actually start the wedding.
Well, that's true too.
Was there actually a time limit on that, by the way, when you had to be there?
They sent me a letter with coordinates to get there. So I think they're, subtle nudging. I think tardiness probably not for the best.
Better question is, when did you send them the offer?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it took a while to get.
It's been a minute.
They probably got a lot of dowries to process.
Or it's been a minute.
Is that what dowry is?
You know that the Kobold Caravan usually doesn't do things through magic. Like they'll locate who they're supposed to send things to through magic, but a lot of the time it's just them tunneling to the goal, or getting to it by the quickest means possible. But Kalep was like kind of the first one you ever met that had magic. You're not sure how many kobolds actually have a decent amount of magic.
I'm just imagining they got little trains under pre-made holes on the ground that go.
I mean, they could, or they might just have magic items that help them dig really fast. You're
Donkey
unsure.
Kong Country minecart system.
I was thinking that's they had like those minecart things from Donkey Kong after they made the holes.
Yeah, or it just starts putting the rails down as they're going. But yeah, they didn't give you a specific date, but yeah, I believe I said they gave you a sequence for a teleportation circle there.
Yeah, and also, the Merchant Prince of Assassinations probably should be direct with them instead of.
Yeah, maybe you won't get another warning.
Yeah, it just might be take a sip of something and keel over.
This also could seem a little bit simple as fuck, but you could literally just ask. Yeah. When would you like me to be there for the wedding?
Oh, I tried scrying and I couldn't do it, but can I send? Hold on, let me read this.
Yes, I was about to say, like, send them a message.
Creature, a creature in which you are familiar. I don't know if, I mean, I've written to them. I don't know if that would count.
I think familiarity is a house ruling.
I couldn't scry, I remember, but I don't know if I can.
Well, you have that piece of paper. Could you use that as a focal point?
Not for sending.
She didn't write it.
That is true.
It was your uncle.
Doesn't have a thing like that. It's just the person or you don't.
Quiet, disembodied voice.
Hold on. Did you post it?
Go fuck yourself too.
Hold on.
The voices in the
Sending-
sky are fighting.
You're familiar. You've
If
never
it knows
met
you-
them.
Yeah, I don't know.
It knows you. Yeah. I would say that the Merchant Prince knows you, and you know the Merchant Prince. Yeah, that's good enough.
All right, I'm gonna cast sending.
Word
Let
it
me think
carefully.
before I do
Yeah,
this.
word
This is
it
gonna be funny.
carefully.
Okay, hold on. So I shouldn't say my whole title because then that's all of my words.
That's the entire sending.
No, you're gonna have to use a few spell
Make
slots
it
for this one.
simple and direct.
Nope. Multiple spell slots.
I mean, that doesn't sound like the royal Bruce Summers that we all know.
If
Yeah,
you condense this, in one spell, you don't think they're worth it.
Damn. Okay, you're right. Okay, I'll take your advice here.
I think you use all of your spells.
Just remember to save 3 words at the end of your message to say more following after.
All right.
More to follow.
More to follow, yeah.
Oh God, this is a lot.
How many words is your title?
Let's see.
Are you serious?
It's a few.
It's
Give that
it's
piece of
quite a
paper
bit.
and starts rewriting so we can plan.
It's quite a bit. Okay, let's see. Let's see how many words it is. All right, let me count them out now.
While he's counting that out, how long will it realistically take for me to make a 10-round magazine?
You're already knowledgeable about the construction of the magazine in the first place. Acquiring the
is it-
materials for it shouldn't be too much. Honestly, it should only really take you like a day, 2 at most.
Okay.
If you're making
Yeah,
a
so you-
whole new one from scratch, it'll take you 2 days. If you're gonna make, like, if you're going to try and extend the current one, I'll say it only takes a day.
I'll do that.
Okay. And I will say, the bishop had said it would take. He didn't say couple of days, but I mean the spell. I think it's like what, about 4 days, 4 long rests worth for you to fully be up to like, being back to normal. So the bishop would have said something about. I know he didn't say it then, but I'll retcon it. He said probably give him like about a week. So you effectively have until Sunday, and today is now Monday.
It's 21 words.
Is it really?
Oh, no problem.
Your title?
You should say this is.
Oh shit!
Instead
All
of
right,
the
that's
day.
one spell down.
Then he wouldn't be able. Then he
Instead
wouldn't be
of
able
just
to say
like
more to
Bruce.
follow.
Stay tuned.
More following.
Stay
Henceforth,
tuned. Yeah, there
Stay
Vide
tuned,
Infra.
Well, no. Wait.
more coming. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, if I finish with and, hopefully she knows that more's coming.
Just put continued.
I think
Can
the
you put it in
tone-
parentheses?
Sure, why not?
It's a tone thing.
It's a
Okay.
tone thing. Continued.
First spell. Prince Bruce Summers of the Unsleeping Sands, Lord of the Morning Dew, bringer of woeful bliss, son of the crescent moon. Reach out to. I think that's my first one.
Okay.
Second one. Ask if there was any plan in place for the royal wedding. If so, let me know when to arrive and what to bring. Or if you wanted. Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. The third spell.
Oh god.
Let me know if I should arrive prior to the planned date in order to discuss and also meet with you to ascertain what this marriage would look like, great.
Okay.
I think you ended up using 4.
Since you didn't say continued, he was probably like, "Oh, hello. Oh, okay."
He kept trying to respond and you just cut him off.
No, at no point did you feel a response until the third one, and then you would hear, tradition dictates you are first to meet with me. We will discuss a date and set it.
Oh no.
Tradition dictates about 4 weeks ago.
If no, they just say, come at your earliest convenience.
All right, well, that's a good sign. I'll just head over while Jarvo's tinkering away and, talk it out and then figure something out.
You want me with you?
Absolutely.
All right.
I will not make it out of that city alive if you're not there.
Do you want me to give you Pip if you need to relay any messages back to us so you aren't wasting any spells?
No, I love using sending.
All right.
No, I love using.
That was such a quick answer.
Sending in 5e, sending 5e and I. We're tight.
We are.
Okay.
All right, then Pip, you're gonna be my third hand today.
Pip initiates
third leg.
third hand protocol.
No, he's too small to be my third leg. That's more Helfrine.
Uh-oh.
Helfrine's longer.
Oh my.
We'll go later, Ed. We'll go like at dinner time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart. Then they gotta feed you.
Oh yeah.
They're probably already prepping something.
Wait, but they might poison us. Maybe we shouldn't go for food.
As Jarvis is about to leave to go do his thing, he says, "You guys do know about time zones, right?"
What?
Never.
Time is the same.
I mean, if you were really rich though, Bruce, you'd have a poison tester there to check your food before you ate it. That might be
I'll
the
do it.
best.
And he'll eat all of my food.
I could eat all of your food. I also have resistance to poison 5e.
Oh.
So
wait, so we wouldn't know if it was poisoned.
I'll know.
Yeah.
I'll know.
Yeah, he'll know.
I'll know I'll be resistant to something.
What does poison taste like?
Poison.
A little spicy.
Could be good, could be bad.
To leave.
Also,
and go
time
do
zones
his
don't
tasks
exist
ahead.
yet.
Okay.
They're soon though.
Time zones don't exist yet, but
time zones exist because of trains, and we have a fairly extensive train network.
You do,
it's
yeah.
reasonable it could have came up with sooner.
Glacier Break probably knows what time zones are because they give a shit about that stuff.
Yeah. I imagine that they do. Okay. So Jarvis, you work on your thing. I don't even know if that should really require a check. You've already built it before, so you just spend the time. So you could have that done by tomorrow. Like effectively, it'll be done for you to use tomorrow.
In the meantime, is it also possible to examine the shock barrel and hellbolt coil?
What the heck?
From the giant hell machine that tried to kill us?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hellbolt coil 5e.
Let me pop open Hammond's again.
Death Car 5e is an episode where I have a single dislike on it. And no like.
Oh shit. The reviews are flying.
You got ratioed.
The reviews are flying in. You got ratioed fucking hell, dude.
Yeah.
How is your career going to recover from this?
I
Do you remember which volume that was? Was that volume 1 or volume 3?
All I know is that it's from the Infernal Machine.
I know the item.
Which book is the Infernal Machine in?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
More of a
figure.
corner.
No. Like, is it in bolas or is it in Morden cannons?
More.
Oh, hold on, I got you. Infernal Machine, or no, it's called Hellfire Engine. Morden Cannon's Tomophos.
I believe that would be Volume 3. I believe Morden Cannons is Volume 3.
Okay. Oh god.
But I have the picture here that I sent you. And I will pin it so you can see it.
Oh, I found the page. It is in book 3. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. So you made the check to pull it out. I guess make me 2 Arcana checks if you could.
Okay, I'm gonna be putting guidance on top of these.
Beck, if you added the like yourself, it doesn't count.
It wasn't me.
All right, whichever one of you it was, go remove the like.
On the 14 and 11, I'm gonna do Flash of Genius.
You only had to make 2, but okay.
Oh, I thought you said 3.
No, you're only looking at 2 objects,
Okay, then the Flash of Genius on the 14.
which would give what's the total?
Make it a 20.
Okay, so 24.
And the other one would be 24.
Okay. So you said you had the Hellbolt coil and the shock barrel, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Upon looking at this thing, you can tell that it is in design. It appears to be some sort of flail that has lightning capabilities, and that the coil, sort of like in the haft of the flail that goes up the chain, seems to be capable of channeling the inherent energy of the multiverse to create electrical surges.
And that's the shock barrel?
That's the Hellbolt coil.
Oh, Hellbolt coil. Interesting.
Yeah. And as for the shock barrel, it's effectively a miniature cannon. Let's see. You know that this would be more destructive than a typical cannon, and that the impact zone of its blast is quite larger than regular cannon shot. And that the enchantment of the barrel itself is what actually causes it to have that punch. That it was not a result of the entity itself.
What do you think of the possibility? This is probably way later down the line of me replacing my initial shaft barrel of my mag cannon with this.
40 pounds.
This thing it's a cannon. Like it's
Oh, it's cannon.
Yeah, it's a 40-pound cannon. Yeah. That's why I mean like smaller. Like it's smaller than
Oh, I've even written
most.
down 40 pounds. Fuck.
Yeah, it's smaller than most cannons, but yeah. You'd be having to heft around something really fucking heavy.
I don't even think I have the basic strength for this.
Probably not. And then with those Arcana checks, I think it's supposed to tell you what you could craft it into, which the Hellbolt coil could be crafted into a Hellbolt striker, and the shock barrel can be crafted into a rumble quiver. Unsure of what either of those do, because I'm going to have to find the page where it says what they are.
How about a rumble clip?
Maybe.
I can look those up for you if you want later, and you can continue with the others.
Okay. But Jarvis is crafting. Bruce Ned, you're looking to go later on in the day to New Nyanzaru.
Yeah, I'm finishing the spell in the morning and during the day.
Okay. All right. While Bruce is doing that, I know, Aaron, you said you wanted to do some stuff. Ed, did you want to do anything until you had to go with Bruce?
Do we have 2 days?
So until until Wilfred would be considered back up to fighting shape, the bishop told you a week.
No, I need another 3 days.
You need another 3 days, yeah, but I'm just saying to give people more downtime.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give enough downtime as it is. I want to use the opportunity, all right?
At some point, and maybe this doesn't have to be today if we have a week, I did want to visit Wilfred because I said that I would quote unquote spar with the wizard kids.
Okay. Alrighty.
They will fuck you up.
With the Kid
Yeah.
Fight Club.
So if you don't,
Got level 18 kids.
what level would they even be?
I always pictured them being the same level as their age, being dead.
10
Jesus.
children? That's nuts.
No, probably 5 or 6.
Maybe, yeah, maybe 5.
Intermediate.
Maybe 5.
I thought it'd be funny if
Actually-
they're both like the same. Their age was their level.
You know what? They're your kids. So since we're not doing it right this second, you guys have the ability to give yourself a sheet in this room, right?
Oh, not in this room. You want me to? I can go over to character
You have the
creator.
ability.
Are you gonna whip
Yeah,
up
sh-
some fucking wizards?
I
Oh,
just-
yep,
I
there it
just-
is. Okay, I didn't see it
one.
before. It doesn't.
Yeah, go ahead and make your kids.
It's not working.
It's not working?
I click it and nothing happens.
It probably
Uh-huh.
goes all the way down to the bottom.
Nope.
It worked for me.
There's Is that beans? What's beans color? Beans
Yeah,
color is
or-
red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Earthtage or whatever it is mine.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a character pop up.
Bean, did I give you GM in here? Is that why I did that? Hold
no,
on.
I don't have GM. I do
I'm
not
gonna-
have GM.
All right. Well, let me back out of. No, Vex has GM. I'll do it in the settings real quick. Hold on. What is it? Game settings?
You can just give me 2
Uh,
sheets.
Fine. God, I'll do it that way. Gotta complicate things, huh?
I mean, it seems more like the simple way.
I'm fucking with you. Wilfred. Kid 1.
Kid 1 and Kid B.
Don't you dare.
Wilfred.
Favorite
dare
and second
what?
favorite.
What, Kid B?
No.
Kid 1 and Kid B.
Kid 1, but it's in Roman numeral 1. Kid 1 and Kid capital I.
But there you go. There's yours. Let me move that up to here. Just gotta do a thing real quick. Oh, did I close all of the folders? I did. Silly me. Okay. All right. But yeah, you figure you'll have enough time in the week if you didn't want to do that specifically the first day. But Aaron, what are you doing first? What are you handling?
First, I need to go to the bank and do whatever to get my account where I can access the party vault.
Okay, that's pretty
Do
simple.
the sign up for the vault or the blood or whatever. But I do have questions for at the bank as well.
Okay. So you walk in, you get in line. This younger, seemingly elven gentleman kind of runs on over, seems to have like a look of recognition in his eyes, and just goes, "Oh, you're one of the esteemed heroes of Austin, are you not?"
I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say esteemed, but yes.
Here, come with me. You needn't wait in this line. And he would
Okay,
bring
I'll
you
follow.
over to one of the desks, and he would begin pulling out some paperwork. And he goes, "I'm assuming you wanted to add your signature to officiate your um, joint claim to your group's account, yes?"
Yes, that, and I do also have some questions for the bank, but unrelated to that account.
Okay. Very well. We can handle the questions first if you'd like, or we could get this out of the way.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way first. Yeah.
Okay. He would just produce about like 3 pages worth of documents, and he would say like, initial here, signature here.
I'm reading that shit.
Okay. It's because I don't fucking have bank documents written up, but it's
No, we don't.
it's general run of the mill stuff. It's the usual stuff.
Okay, I'm not signing over like my kidneys or anything like that.
No. There's nothing dubious within the documents as far as you can tell. That sounds ominous, but I mean at the same time it's a bank, so as far as you can tell with your knowledge of legalese, it doesn't seem like anything is untoward.
Yeah.
And then he would lead you like sort of effectively beyond the counters, down a series of stairs into like a sort of larger vault where there's this long hallway with a bunch of smaller vaults, and eventually through a couple of twists and turns bring you over to yours. And he would tell you to put your hand in the gargoyle's mouth.
Oh, okay. And I'll put my hand in the gargoyle's mouth.
All right, you do so, and you feel a sharp pinch as something breaks the flesh of your hand, and you feel that hot, warmish feeling of your blood flowing. But then it would like quickly cut off, and then you'd see the eyes flash.
They didn't warn me there'd be needles here.
Apologies. It's simply to register your specific makeup to vault access.
Oh,
So
okay.
that no one impersonating you would be able to access the vault under a guise unless they were somehow genetically the same as you, which should be impossible.
Yeah, that sounds like a good security measure.
We worked hand in hand with the college and several other famous companies to develop our state-of-the-art security protocols.
Impressive. I don't know much about gargoyles. I didn't know they drank blood, but I'm glad you found a use for them here.
Normally, no, they do not. This is um, special to us. Um, there's the blood seal, as well as we also have measures against teleportation in and out of the vaults, so that your money cannot be stolen. There are several other abjuration and anti-divination enchantments. So your belongings are as safe as they possibly can be.
Wonderful. And I do have to ask, y'all don't do anything with the blood other than use it for a lock, right?
It is only for the lock.
Okay.
All or nothing there. Jeez.
Easter famine on the health rolls.
um, but he would. So you said you had other questions.
Yes. You see, I'm an agent of sorts for a. I don't know if up and coming's the right word anymore.
Yes.
For a somewhat well-known musician up in Glacier Break in the New Nianzru area, and he's thinking of moving some of his shows and the like down here, and I was gonna I had some questions for setting up an account for him as well.
This could be done as well. Would he be looking for one of the larger vaults like we afford to our premium customers, or is he looking for more of a safety deposit box?
When he says the larger vault, he's talking about like what we have, right?
Yes.
Okay. Probably a vault, but we're not ready to set it up just yet until he actually starts getting plans down this way. Just trying to, get my ducks in a row beforehand.
Right.
Ask some questions. Uh, is that level of security on like how the blood seal on ours? There'd be he'd have something similar, I imagine.
Yes, all of the vaults come equipped with them. The safety deposit boxes do not afford all of the same features. There is no blood seal. However, they are equally protected from abjuration, protected with abjuration magic and from divination and other means of thievery. And we have state-of-the-art locks.
Okay. And what this was a Wells Fargo, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll be completely honest with you. I was relatively recently reckoned over here. Yeah. Are Wells Fargo's, are they like a chain, or like is this the only one?
Have they reached chain levels yet?
I mean,
They,
would there be one like in California or something?
yeah.
But they came from the Pony Express, I think.
Right. Yeah, he would say, we have a number of other branches. We have yet to be everywhere within the continent. We have one in New York City. We have one in Richmond. We have one in California, and this is our what is it? What's the word that they would use? Original. Here.
Okay. And is there any way for like would he have to keep money in both, or like if he wanted to have it be able to access money at a different one of the branches? Is that possible, or do you kind of have to keep multiple accounts?
The bank also acquires money through other things. I had discussed with your friends, and it was within the paperwork, that a small maintenance fee is taken for every year. In addition to that, though, we also do business in investing. Stock markets aren't around yet, I don't think. Yeah, no. So it'd be probably more like real estate investments and stuff like that. So in the instance of that, were you to say deposit 10,000 gold into his vault here, and he
It
wished
was.
to remove 1,000 from one of our branches in New York, our branch in New York, not there's only the one. The bank would loan him the money, and when possible, those funds would then be removed from this one here.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all my questions. Thank you for your time.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for banking with us.
Huh. Nice Google.
Oh, 1792. Okay, so then yeah, you're
those-
saying
Anton, those items are from the harvesting handbook.
They aren't in it. I just looked.
They are. I'm
are you in
staring at
volume
them.
3?
Wait, I'm on 3. Where are they in the book?
The Rumble Clipper is on page 96
96. Book 3?
Yeah, book 3.
of volume 3.
Okay. Maybe I just zoomed past it without realizing.
No, actually, wait, hold on. I'm on the
I got
Anyport.
Raven Queen's Boon, Reflective Piston, and Refilling Candle, Rod of Seasons. Oh, there it is. It's literally the last one in the line. Okay, continue.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I
It
also
was
thought it
literally-
wasn't there for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna read what that's supposed to be.
Okay. So you would depart the bank. Where are you heading to next?
I would go back to our room at the Hunters and do some science.
Do some
I can't-
science.
I can't do the other thing until I can't interrogate the bishop until we hear back from. I have some questions for Marcus, so I know what to say when I go in there.
Yeah, and the
Mm.
doc wants you to come over tomorrow. So, all right.
Yeah. So we're waiting for Marcus to show back up from whatever he got up to. I'll DM you what the science is.
Okay. Okay. Um. So, Bruce, you would end up finishing copying that spell, probably around dinner time, or just before. And Aaron, Jarvis would be like down in the smithing area of the hunters. Aaron would be, you would have seen him come back in and go into his room since it's like right across from yours. And Wilfred. So, you and Ed are departing to Nunyanzru.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pack your shit, Ed. We're going.
Are we spending the night?
Yeah. Did you have other plans? I mean, we could.
Haven't been to my temple in a bit.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, here's Helmut Striker.
I mean,
we
I'll
spend a
also
day.
ask the group if anyone else wants to go. If Aaron wants to join, more than welcome to.
Oh God.
Mm,
If I have time to finish what I sent Dylan, I would go with y'all. But if I wouldn't be done with that,
Man, that's interesting. Would
Which one are you
it?
looking at?
I actually don't know, Dylan. I've tried looking into this, and there's no good answer.
You know,
We've said that the smell is the same.
the smell is the same. Yeah.
Well, no, we said the smell is different. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the smell is
because-
different. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
the smell you put off changes. But I don't know about this one.
you know what? You conduct your science experiment, and we'll say they're all different.
Okay. That is interesting.
That's that's probably one day I'll find out that that's either not true, or yeah. But that's my canon for now.
Yeah. I don't know how long though. I'll say it. I've never had my blood typed, so I don't know how long those tests take
If I
on the
remember
testing kits.
the last time I did it, because it was like the little card, and I had to like squeeze my finger for like 10 minutes. No, I had to keep it in water for 10 minutes and then like squeeze it or whatever and then prick it, and then I think it takes 30 minutes.
Okay, so it'll have only taken like
It would take you like an
an
hour
hour and
and
a
a
half to 2
half.
hours
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah.
Okay. See, I'd go with Bruce if they're leaving after the 2 hours.
Okay.
I don't know how early they're leaving.
Well, they're gonna leave around dinner time, and I mean, you went to the bank effectively right after you woke up, so you had most of the day to do this.
Okay.
But around like dinner time, uh, Jarvis, you would just kind of like see the three of them coming down the stairs as you're
Yep.
effectively finishing up your magazine extension.
Yeah. And after examining those two parts, Jarvis has a Grinch smile on his face.
Oh, so does Aaron.
What are you smiling at?
What you smell?
Oh, I just figured out I could possibly make a whole new gun and give it a whole new badass name.
Brass gun
Well,
2.
that's interesting.
Basically, I'll be taking this thing as I'm holding up my, as Ed likes to call the grass gun, basically turn it into something I'm now thinking of calling the Hellbolt launcher.
The Hellbolt launcher.
Essentially taking the combination of the shock barrel and the Hellbolt coil and turning it into, after I break down some of that extra weight, as I lock onto the cannon, combining it with the parts of my base gun here, I could turn it into some devastating fucking weapon.
What do you mean tossing the grass gun?
But yeah, it'll be fucking awesome.
Alright. Alright. That's nifty.
Essentially, I'd be taking the two parts, the two initial enchantments from both weapons,
I will
having
say
the
that'll be a bit difficult, but you can try.
and having the Hellbolt striker part apply to the bayonet, and have the shock barrel part apply to the only shooting part.
Jesus.
The rumble quiver, which allows me as a bonus action to essentially make D6 thunder shots that does it the damage to area effects. And the bayonet basically gets the effect if I crit, I can basically do a fuck ton of lightning damage to up to 3 creatures.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That is a lot of time.
Yeah, that'll only take you a bit.
And I'll probably definitely put that on the back burner, so I will put it on the bottom of my list.
Alrighty.
Other than that, what do you guys? What are you smiling at? What you got figured out?
No, we're gonna go see Bruce's future father-in-law,
Mother-in-law.
mother-in-law.
Do I have time? Do I have to stay back?
You think? Oh, I mean, that's your call. I mean,
I'm asking the GM. Do I have time to join them?
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, I'll join them.
Yeah, it was only going to take you the day to finish the magazine thing. You're done with that.
I only have enough for one trip, so I'll either have to buy stuff there or.
What do you need?
I mean,
Uh,
I can get us back if you're
Oh,
go
okay.
for circle.
Oh yeah,
Like-
we got circle spells.
Well, there we go. Then I'll do the first one going there. I'll draw the circle.
Wait.
I'll take out the piece of paper and draw it.
Okay.
I would ask before you start casting it.
Yeah.
Would it look better for you if you had someone to do it for you instead of you do, or would it look better if you're powerful enough to cast it yourself?
Maybe.
What's the vibe you're trying to? Are you trying to have manservants do everything, or
Okay.
are you
Yeah,
powerful?
you have people for that, or are you powerful yourself?
So you know what? These are great points. I swung for the fences at first, and I went with the fake it till you make it. But I think I'm gonna back down real quick and be like, "Hey, me lying got me to this conversation. I know I'm going to do all these things because I can't lie for shit." And she is the merchant prince of assassins, and is going to be able to see right through that.
Wait, so what did you lie about again?
Well,
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
did you say?
I- well, I said I was a prince. So,
Well, you're a prince of engineering, of science.
Prince of something.
uh,
Well,
uh,
well,
well, yeah.
we got
Uh,
it. I mean, all right.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, listen, Ma. Um, like, I'm gonna do this great stuff. Is there something I can do to prove my worth?" And then if it's like, "Hey, do this," I'll do that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put the cards on the table.
That's good.
I might
That's
die,
good.
but we'll try.
I reckon if you die, you were gonna die at some point.
Aren't we all? I mean, you already have
Yeah.
your date, so
Yeah, me and Ed are
Guess I
apparently
do.
dying together.
Can't
gonna be
wait.
a rough day.
Now, I still have a question about that. Is that permanent death or just dying and then being brought
Mm,
back? It was not specified.
mm-mm.
No,
We
you
could
know, it was
reach
death
out.
that said it. So
We'll
I
follow up
feel
on
like Big
that.
Daddy Reaper would tell us today we're actually getting reaped.
All right, I'll start drawing the circle.
Alrighty.
So what you're saying is you don't need the Prince Ali song for you.
We'll save it for the actual wedding. I don't think pomp and circumstance are what this lady is. I don't think that's what she finds useful and good.
We
If
could
it was like
follow their lead.
if it was like the prince of like trade or something like that, then it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, show all this shit. But like assassination and what was the second one? Herbs?
Let me check again.
Now, but here's a question: could you do the Prince Ali, but replace the Ali part with Bruce and make it
Prince
still sound as good?
Prince Brucey.
Brucey.
Yeah, I think the syllables are off, but
Summer Prince Brucey.
Summer.
Summer.
See something in you. Yeah, I don't know the words of this song. Da, 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 da.
Yes, Merchant Prince Jessamine of herbs, plants, poisons, and writs of assassination.
huh.
Or just the writs of
Poison
assassination, not
and
actually the
writs,
assassins.
paperwork.
Oh,
Just
boring.
paperwork.
Admittedly, though, Watonga Tamu had told you when you were last there and you'd spoken to him that half of them had died, so a bunch of them had started like taking up the jobs of others.
Ah, okay.
So it's fair to assume it might be more than just writs of assassination.
Huh.
And for
Noted.
all you know, your literal purpose just could be for breeding.
My what?
And we teleport.
Yeah. So you guys teleport, and where's that old Nooney Anzuru map?
So
Been a while. to me. Okay. No, you're not there anymore, Center. So you guys would appear. Yeah, be up.
I forgot the port was crossed out.
Guys, it's not.
Uh,
Blue hands are.
you would appear within the more opulent and walled area of the Merchant's Ward, within what almost seems like a mini palace, and you're in a sort of central courtyard with it's kind of like a courtyard slash combination garden. There's many different plants, these very beautiful and vibrant flowers, but also you see like some of them seem to be like flowering these, not necessarily fruit, but like pods. And there's a number of servants just kind of quietly milling about, and like some of them would come over with like gardening tools and like extract thorns off of specific, like bushes or flowers, or pick petals, or take what kind of almost looks like a very like primitive syringe and extract juices from within these pods, and then they would like deposit them into like glass vials and the like, and then like cork them and carry off large trays of these things into other portions of this little mansion. Um, but one of the servants would sort of look over in your direction as you all arrive, and would immediately just sort of run off. And a few moments later, you would see an individual, Cholton in ethnicity, that appears to be one of the warriors within the guard caste. But his armor is much more vibrant in color, and you think that it's a signifier of his station. And he would approach all of you. Are you Prince Summers and friends?
Yes, these are my colleagues.
Howdy.
Howdy.
We are here to meet with Jessamine.
Yes, of course. Follow me. And he would kind of like stop for a second and look back, and then he kind of like looks you up and down, Ed, and then you see like recognition, and he goes, I remember you from the fighting pits.
Oh wow. I, I'm glad to hear you still remember that. It was a while back.
You gave one of my, what was the word you used? Colleagues? Quite the thrashing.
Oh yeah. Well, he was real tough. I think I got
Didn't
lucky.
you body him?
The
I elbow Jarvo.
if I remember correctly, if he's the Gladiator 5e,
Uh, yes, yeah, I think he was.
I almost lost to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for playing along. I was hoping someone would do that.
But he just smiles real big, and he goes, "It was a good fight, but
Yeah.
clearly you were better. And honestly, he needed to be knocked down a peg."
Oh, it's like that. All right.
Some of the guard, they get a little too soft, but I think he's learned his lesson, taking
All right.
his training more seriously.
Well, send him my regards.
That I will. And then he will lead you into the mansion, into this large, sort of like open foyer with stairs on each side going up to a second floor. and then off over into a room to the left that seems to be a bit of a like a guest room of sorts, what have you. There's a bunch of low tables and pillows all like scattered around it, and the sort of central area around where the tables are is a little bit more depressed into the floor. And he just, please be seated. I will get some servants to bring you refreshments.
You have a bigger chair. If it ain't too much trouble.
I will see what I can do.
All right.
And
Set
he
the
would
floor.
okay. He would depart, and shortly thereafter, a number of servants would come in and just begin placing like these very beautiful, well-polished, almost to a mirror shine, silver wine goblets in front of each of you, and then they begin filling it, and then placing the pitcher in the middle. They bring out like a bowl with a bunch of assorted and very exotic-looking fruits, and almost like a charcuterie board minus the cheese. So it just seems to be a selection of cured and dried meats, and these. They're not quite crackers. It's almost like the little like Melba toasts, but they're not.
Hardtack?
No, 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 no. You know the little
I meant-
toasts.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
I know what
those.
you're talking-
Those
Yeah,
are so
it's-
fucking good.
they're really good, and it's like
Melba
that.
toast and even like pita chips, perhaps.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Probably some weird fruit.
the fruit. Yeah, there's some you recognize and some you definitely don't. And there would also be like a little like thing of what looks to be like a jam of sorts, but they would set everything up, and two more servants would come in with it's a very crudely shaped, almost like the back of an armchair with arms. Like one of those like the pillows that I'm talking about, the ones that have like the little arms to them and everything, so that you can actually like sit with them behind you.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
I have one of those.
so like the neck rest things.
Yeah, but not
Like
for
a
the
giant
neck.
one,
Yeah,
giant one of those. Okay.
yeah,
Ones
it's like
that look
a
like ones that look like controllers.
like a chair pillow.
Oh, like a lumbar, whether you put your arms on it.
Let me see if I could find not quite but yeah, it's got the thing for the arms.
Well, I'm sitting on
Yeah,
it.
they remind me of like a controller for a game or something.
Kind of like here. I'm gonna copy this image real quick and throw it in Wild West.
But but is every time you roll in for the boundless coffee, is that just Aaron taking a sip?
It's kind of like one of those,
Gotta get my
except
coffee. Oh, okay.
If he rolls a 1,
Like-
no coffee for an hour.
it's not made
Oh.
out of like a soft material. Well, it's soft-ish. It seems like it's made out of like some sort of beast leather. You're assuming like dinosaur or something.
Mm.
But it does help you sort of sit up better, and it's surprisingly comfortable.
Yeah.
Just
But
imagine he
after
stops being able to drink and just cracks.
the coffee, yeah.
Can you control the roast?
I don't think so.
It's like always dark roast.
It's always something. I don't know what exactly though.
It's actually always tea.
It's been tea the whole time.
Awful.
But it's like the Irish
Uh,
breakfast, so it's still really
Hot.
caffeinated.
It's actually always an Irish coffee.
Oh, okay.
That's my secret.
Put a whiskey filter on it.
Hell yeah.
But eventually, you would see the guard would come back in and sort of like open the door and like announce, and he'd be like, Merchant Prince Jessamine of Poisons, Herbs, and Assassination. As you would see this much older looking Chultan woman with a streak of gray running along the side of her hair that's all sort of like pulled back into a bun. She looks strangely. She walks completely like fine. Like there seems to be nothing wrong with her in her body movements, but her demeanor, she has like a very like sickly parlor, I guess, like to her face. And she wears like these very thick and heavy flowing robes. And she would come over and actually I think there is a picture. There should be a picture.
Oh yeah, give me a jump scare.
I don't have the token, unfortunately, so I can't jump scare you. I'll put it in Wild West.
Okay, this is what I was mad.
And she would come and sit down at the other end of the table, and one of the servants would sort of like run over and fill her cup for her, and then she would just kind of like wave them out, and you would watch as the rest of them would all just kind of like run outside of the door, and the guard would let them all through, and then close it himself, and he wouldn't actually end up staying in the room with you. He'd be on the other side. Hold on.
I forgot to command this one to put it out there.
Bruce would watch Aaron do what he does and try to follow him.
I just look
Okay.
at what I'm just like, what are they doing?
Would nod at Ed.
What?
Would Ed also have done it?
If I got a nod to do it, then I would.
Okay. All right. So you all just kind of
Ed nod, trying to make him do it.
you're not exactly in sync with it, but you all manage to do it. You know, you stand when she comes in, and then you kind of sit down when she sits down. And she would take a sip from her goblet, put it down. So, Mr. Summers, I have heard great tale of your exploits.
You have. Beyond what I sent?
Well, of course. You know, you cannot not expect a mother to look into someone that is attempting to court her daughter.
She did her homework.
Well,
But what
then,
I have seen, I have been quite impressed with.
well, then, I'm glad all the cards are on the table then. So, surely you know that I am not as I say I am in the letter.
Your title was, how do I put it? Quite exaggerated. But I will give you points for the performance nonetheless. However, Heroes of Austin, Guardians of Gate Town, you have made quite a name for yourselves.
I want you to know that I used the opportunity to get any chance that I could to get in this room. But I want you to know that from this point forward, I will be absolutely crystal clear and honest with you. If I didn't think that I could live up to those titles that I wrote down, I wouldn't have written them.
Well, if nothing, you are a man with ambitions. And that is something I can appreciate. But I guess the more pressing question that I have for you is, Truly, what are your intentions with my daughter?
Well, I don't know if you were able to, how much you were able to discover about me, but I am a man with no mother, no father. I had nothing and came from nothing, and my ambitions are beyond what even you can possibly imagine. Those titles that I put in that book, by the time I lay down, probably in a fiery ball of glory, I guarantee that the titles that I will have accumulated will have beat those tenfold. So my intentions with your daughter are to create the greatest marriage and merchant princedom that New Nyanzru has ever seen. Now I know I can't just say something like that and not expect you to question it, but I am fully prepared to prove myself in any way, shape, or form.
Well, that is good. I have to ask, just for my own sake, because I don't want to like roll an insight check against you. Are you telling the truth with this?
Bruce fully believes this.
Okay. All
You're
right.
being sincere.
Yeah.
She
How's the wine?
well, it's good. It's Tish.
Bruce is not sipping that wine.
I will.
No, you'll
You
sip
sip fruit.
his wine.
It's a
I
honey, it's
mean-
a honey wine if it's Tej.
Yeah,
I'll
Tej,
drink mine.
good.
Jarvis might actually ask for a case or a bottle of this when we leave.
She'll just kind of look you up and down, look at your friends. Well,
Where's the little one?
He's right fucking behind you. Take the shot.
no.
Thunderstruck!
Get down, Mr. President.
Well, I feel that there is some sincerity to what you say. Or at the very least, you believe your own words. But I will say a couple of things. First, I believe you know the fate that awaits you if you ever betray my daughter.
I am well aware.
Secondly, for quite some time, power has been evenly distributed between the merchant princes so as to maintain a balance. After we lost most of our number upon reckoning here, and more recently with Jabal's departure, though his wife has made an interesting addition to the fold. I fear that your ambitions for making us the best house could put yourself and my daughter in a lot of danger. So that is something that I hope you would undertake with a great deal of caution.
As you can see from how we've met, caution is not my forte. And I can't guarantee that, in hopes of ambition, that I won't rustle some feathers and step on some toes. But I do promise to the best of my ability that I will protect her. I can almost guarantee that I will piss off other people.
Kind of smiles a little bit. Well, as I had said in my letter, my daughter is absolutely infatuated with you. And hearing tell of your additional exploits, though she is no fool, I do believe she is under the impression that you are actually a prince. So that is something you're going to have to come clean with her about when you meet her. But as for the wedding, it seems I will allow this. I think that you are a good choice for her. But it is not so much what I think, it is what the rest of the people here think, and the other merchant princes. So in keeping with tradition, when we arrange for the wedding, there will be a series of trials to prove your willingness to not only accept the culture, but prove your strength as a good husband. These I can go over with you now in detail if you would like. Or perhaps for now, if you and your companions are more busy, we can arrange a date and have you arrive before so as to prepare yourself for these things.
I mean, I know maybe some of my compatriots had plans around the city, so maybe I could stay and discuss in detail um, the trials. But also, we can pick a day. You let me know.
Very well.
Jarvis would like to chime up. And
Sure,
he'll
go
like
ahead.
begin raising his hands, like to ask, like he's like raising his hand, like to ask a question, like you would in a classroom, but realize it's kind of pointless to do.
She would like look at you, like go ahead.
Sorry. Would any of these trials involve his sense of intelligence and/or problem solving?
The trials, there are three. The first will be a race. In this race, you will prove your cunning and mastery over the beasts of our lands.
Dino racing, dino racing, dino racing.
This is a great challenge.
Shit.
Like you know what to do.
The second trial will be one that will prove his adaptability and intelligence. However, Mr. Summers here might find that one the easiest, considering that there is a part to play when it comes to the arcane. And the final, prove his strength. It will be a combat against a champion of the council's choosing. It will not be to the death, but if you can survive and you have passed all these trials, then beyond my own approval, the people here will recognize you.
That seems very agreeable to me.
Would the third trial of combat, is that purely physical?
I am aware of your proclivity for the arcane. Typically, that trial is meant to be a physical one. But I have seen, and she kind of smirks when she says this, people scrawnier than you succeed against people as large as him as she looks at Ed.
Okay. Well, I accept the undertaking.
Very good. Well, yeah, so I fucked up with the dates. Just as a quick side note, it is the 15th of November, a Monday. I put 18th because I was still looking at the October calendar. You would say the next blood moon is set for the end of the week. Friday, I believe, as the people here call it. Let us say that next month, on the next blood moon, you shall return here, and then we will begin your preparation for the trials, and the wedding will be the Monday after. So effectively, since you guys don't necessarily have access to a calendar right now, but the next full moon in December is the 18th, which is a Saturday. So it'd be Monday the 20th would be when the wedding process would begin. And she would say as well. Point of note: shortened weddings go on for a couple of days, so there will be many chances for revelry.
Bruce, you know what that means?
Hell yeah.
What does that mean?
Christmas at your place.
Okay, well, let's not. She can hear us. Let's still be respectful. But yes,
No,
party at my
I
place.
understand that. No, I believe that you will succeed in these tests and will be married forthwith. And I just think it's funny to have Christmas in this place.
Yes.
Funny in the erotic sense.
The ceremony will begin on the 20th of December, and that is when you will face your first trial. You will face the other two subsequent trials the next 2 days, and should you succeed in all three of them, you will be married on Thursday.
Yeah, Christmas is at your place.
But
Very well.
enough talk about all that. I assume you would like to meet my daughter.
I don't know if that's allowed. Do I have to pass the trials first?
I do not see harm in meeting her,
Yeah, come on now.
but if you try
Yeah,
anything...
go get him. Jarvis will slap Bruce on the ass.
Oh my
I'm sitting.
Yeah, he
doesn't care.
just picks you up and just
reaches
slaps
out
your
there.
ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks me in front of the merchant prince.
Yeah, you got to get on the table.
If Bruce was a real merchant prince, he'd have
Christ.
to stand for that.
yeah.
New one.
But yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
No, you got this, Bruce. You gotta.
You got this.
I mean,
Bruce.
how you said that you don't want to be lying to people. You got to break the news to her before the ceremony.
Oh, but lying's so much easier.
Bruce,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
give you some guidance.
mhm.
As I give him some guidance.
Well, I'm not gonna roll anything.
Well,
You don't know
might.
that.
You know, you might.
It makes you feel better
perhaps-
though.
The guidance. Christmas at your place this year.
Christmas in your place this year. Christmas, yeah.
Perhaps if you need some courage, and she'll point to your drink.
Mm.
No way. No way.
I thought this was
That is
courage.
definitely
Yes,
poisoned now.
if you need poison.
I will. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't want to insult her, so I'll take it and I will down the whole thing.
Yeah, she ain't put
Constitution
in that.
saving
She ain't putting all
Oh,
this work just to
no.
kill your ass.
throw.
Oh no!
Oh,
Does
God.
guidance work on saves?
No, but Flasher Genius does.
To a
But,
Any save.
no. I'm
What's
saying,
the
what would
total?
that make? That what would be the
15?
total?
That would make it a 12.
But failing's funny.
It would make it a 12. It's funny because it still fails.
So
Um,
Oh,
fails.
fuck.
You don't feel anything.
Oh.
You drank it and you had a strange like little rumble, and then you're like, maybe it's because I haven't had this beverage before.
Maybe that was a test from her. Interesting.
And then he kills
Good-
over dead.
Good wine.
Good wine.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to say
It'll
anything.
hit him like a truck.
I will stand up and ask for directions.
I will have Captain Otun show you the way. And as she says that, the door would just open, and he would kind of like step in, holding it open for you, and kind of like indicate for you to follow him.
I'll give a thumbs up to the group.
You sure you don't want us accompanying you, dude?
No, he needs to go meet her.
I think it should be private.
I got this. I'll go.
And Ed should know. It's like his religion or something.
Yeah, you can trust
Speaking
me.
of which, do you need to go visit your place? As I
I'm
look
gonna
look
visit
to Ed.
the temple. Yeah, well, here.
I would say
You-
to the merchant prince, I'm surprised y'all imported this all the way from Africa. To the wine.
Is that actually like a real African wine?
It's an Ethiopian. Tej is an Ethiopian fermented wine or fermented honey wine.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought that was just like a D&D Schult invention. She would yes, I had heard of this place. But no, we make it ourselves.
Oh,
Well,
so very good.
you are more than welcome to wait for Mr. Summers to return. Although, if you had business within Nyanzaru, I will not hold you captive.
How much does a bottle of this go for?
Would you like a bottle?
Yes.
She would snap a finger and a servant would run
Oh,
over
shit.
and hand you an earthenware jug.
Oh, fuck. Thanks. I feel like I should give something to you.
Oh no.
He's a merchant prince, Jarvo.
What is the purpose of wealth if we cannot share it with friends?
Well, then, as a showing of appreciation, Jarvis goes into his bag of holding, thinks a bit, looks around, and pulls out a purple vial. You probably have seen this before, but doesn't hurt to just have a little extra. I hand over a bottle of drow poison.
My stores were beginning to run low ever since we were reckoned. Though I hear that there has been a bit of a black market for it in the Confederacy. Nonetheless, she'll just kind of like take it and slip it into her robe. Thank you.
As we cut over to Bruce.
Yep. So
I want to say black market. Apparently, it's like priestesses drows over there.
I mean, there are, yeah. So, Bruce, Captain Otum would lead you upstairs to the second floor, down the hallway to the left, and eventually stop in front of one of the doors and just give a knock, and then you'd hear, "Come in," and he would open the door. And oh man, what did I say her name was again?
No.
Oh shit! I can check the DMs. For the writing of the letter.
Bit back, yeah.
Sana? S-A-N-A?
Yep. So, you would see, how to describe. About, I want to say, she looks like she's in her early 20s. But she's quite beautiful, average height, nice figure. She has her hair in sort of like a bun similar to her mother's, but you notice that instead of like where her mom had the streak of gray, she has like a streak on each side of a very vibrant yellow color. Almost like two like snakes, sort of like kind of curving back. Um, and she would turn around and see the captain, and then just kind of like see you beyond. And at first, she's just like, "Oh, Captain O'Toole, does mother need me?" And then her face just lights up, and she goes, "Is it you?"
I'll take off my cap. Yes, it is I. But before any conversation starts, I just wanted to tell you something, and I'll step in and just start saying,
He'll close the door and like stand outside. You'll hear.
I I am not what you think I am.
All right, hold on 1 second. I don't wanna cut off your flow. But I gotta tell you this real quick. You realize as you begin talking, you find that you cannot say anything but the truth.
Oh shit!
Called it.
Oh no!
I thought he had been midnight beard.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that's good. That's good, right? That's good. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. She was totally trying to help.
I um one time I killed a homeless man. Why did I say that? Fuck. God damn it.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
Okay. uh
Are you okay?
I'm not well right now. I don't think. Um uh I stole a business in Gate Town. I threw a rock and stole it.
I
Yeah.
I thought that you started that yourself.
Well, I threw the rock.
He did start the current business by himself.
He technically, yeah. Um, well, I mean, there's stranger ways to start a business, I guess.
I'm not a prince. I lied in the letter.
She looks a little disappointed, but then, well, if we are married, you will be.
Well, that's very kind of you. I don't know why I'm being so truthful right now, but I did want to become clean. Not in all the ways that I have right now, but I may have been untrue in how I got to where I am right now, but want you to know my intentions are still very they come from a good place. I've messed up, as you can as I've told you. I haven't been that great, um, but I um I truly do feel strongly about this, and before I know I had to speak with the merchant prince first and all that stuff, but I do ultimately want to know if this is something you want to go through with, and I wanted to come clean. I don't want to try to trick you into something because I value your opinion on this.
Well, when the letter came, it was quite a shock. But then Mother began looking into you and telling me of your exploits, and I found myself more and more interested. Um, Perhaps it is a bit crazy to say that I love you because, well, this is the first time I'm meeting you. Um, but how do I put this? Normally, a lot of marriages for the children of merchant princes are arranged, and there is, in few cases, mutual affection. But seeing as you seem very honest and earnest about, um, well, everything, um, I see the potential for this to grow. Perhaps we will come to love each other over time. And I think that that is probably one of the best things that I can wish for, um, compared to some of the other prospects. But Mother
I
told me of your exploits in Valentine, was it? And then in Austin and in Gatetown. And while your friends were with you, it sounds quite impressive.
I mean, I can't guarantee that the prestige and ceremony will be uh, wonderful if I am to pass these trials, but I can guarantee that it will be a damn good time.
She kind of like smirks at that. Well, okay. Um, I guess if you don't mind, I have some questions for you.
This really isn't a good time, but sure.
uh, you, Mother said you don't know your parents?
Uh, I don't have any. I was created. I
Seems kind of confused by that.
I there's this scientific corporation that wanted to test if they could create people. um you know how when the reckoning happened, all like that elemental shit, like start I mean stuff, sorry, pardon my language, um started mixing over into this world, and planes started being within our reach. Well, they saw it fit to try and mix genetics and um try to play God almost, and I was the product of that.
I see. And in your ambitions for the future, um, do you see yourself enacting revenge upon them?
Yes, I fully intend to tear it down. I I will I w- I won't allow them to do it to another person because I know what it was like being in that tank.
I see. Well, should you pass the trials once we are married, it should not be that difficult to carry that out. So there is a silver lining there, I guess you would say. And I guess the only other two burning questions on my mind, though I guess one is kind of two questions in one. Do you want children, and can you have children?
I do. I I I I think I do. I didn't for a long time, and then I saw something that changed my mind. Um, when I was adventuring and kind of being on my own for the first time, I didn't ever really see the need, but I saw a close friend have a very nice family life, and that's something I think I eventually want. Can I? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we're going to have to find that out because Mother has been insistent upon grandchildren. But it's good to know that you do want kids. And I guess the last question, why did you kill a homeless man?
Um, do you really want to know the answer?
What?
Okay, I feel like I should probably explain myself. Um, uh, but you can't tell anyone this, okay? So these really bad guys were coming to destroy a whole town, and my group was in the middle of it, and we didn't really want to cause any bloodshed because just there would have been too many casualties. So I'm sure someone in the house of assassination um, can agree with is that sometimes you need to take the necessary evils in order to protect more people. And I have some traveling companions that I don't want to have to make the tough decisions, so I will make the tough decisions for them and hope that they never find out.
Hmm.
So I killed him and used him to try to convince the evil people that I had already killed the person they were looking for.
It sounds to me like it was a wise tactical decision. But this is good to know that you realize that if bloodshed can be avoided, it is best to do so. But if it is necessary to minimize it and lead to a better outcome. Useful skills, being a merchant prince of assassins.
Yeah, well, I think that's why I'm gonna need your help and training if we cross that bridge because subtlety is just the last thing I'm good at.
Well, that's deal breaker. You fucked up.
She
I mean,
would,
even the man he killed, if it's who I'm thinking of, there was a lot of other stuff that went on before he was killed.
I didn't say that part.
she would walk over to like a nightstand and start going through several of like these little different glass pieces until eventually she would produce like a little one that looks like a crystal teardrop that seems to contain some blue liquid, and she would walk over to you and hand it to you.
What is this?
You should probably drink that. Mother's Veritas serum lasts for quite some time.
Okay. Oh, so I would have told you these things even if I didn't drink it. Except for the killing a guy thing.
Strangely, though, I'm glad that you did.
Well, I probably won't see you for quite a bit of time, but um I will take out my newspaper and I will give it to her.
Oh, the one with you on the front.
Yeah.
His most prized possession.
She will take it and just kind of look at it for a few moments, and then put it in the top drawer of the nightstand. And well, if you are staying, dinner is in a couple of hours, so I would see you there. But before the trials, if you like, we could spend one of the days, get to know each other better.
That sounds good to me. I'll see you at dinner then, and I will start to walk out.
Okay. See, it's funny. You guys are all like deal breaker stuff. Meanwhile, it's like they do espionage and assassin shit.
No, I
You're
was
like,
just
hell
making
yeah,
jokes
brother.
about his dick.
Oh, well, I saw that. Yeah.
Yes.
No. I mean, the killing the guy part isn't the problem. It's the other details of that story.
Yeah.
Cutting out his
Yeah.
tongue and his hand.
Yeah, you guys
And
fucking
cutting off his
tortured him, man.
hands, cutting out his tongue. We had to do it
I mean,
before we killed him.
You technically
I
didn't
still
kill
don't
him.
think
You
it's
just gave him to the Confederates alive.
It's true. And I don't know if he was homeless because we broke into the shack he was in.
Yeah.
Bruce probably thinks he was homeless because it was.
It was a very small shack.
It was. But
The
Captain
things we do to
Fortune
protect.
would lead you back to the drawing room, what have you. Would during that point and him being gone, were any of you going anywhere else? Since the Merchant Prince was like, "Yeah, I'm not holding you hostage. You can go if you want to go."
Would we have waited a little bit? It was a better question. Looking at everyone.
I wouldn't have.
That's right. You went to go. Jarvis would have waited around.
Okay.
Probably would have gone back to. I wanted not to the church part of it necessarily, but back to the bathhouse as well.
Oh,
It's
hell
about
yeah.
the only
We're
other
gonna
place I
get
know.
Oh
It's been long
yeah.
enough, so I'll probably get a new makeover.
Yeah. All right. So the both of you head over to the church of.
Before I do, is the arena on the way?
The arena is down here.
The arena's actually.
Oh,
Or
next
actually,
Friday.
wait, no. The arena's right there.
So
The arena's next Friday.
If
Yeah. That one.
I just want to stop by the arena, just to see if stuff is happening or what like how much, if there is some sort of like, it would say record, but you can't read.
Okay. So you start heading out, and Aaron, are you gonna go along with him to the arena, or are you just gonna head straight to the bathhouse?
But would you ask me to go so in case it is a written thing?
I'll just ask someone.
Okay.
So someone nearby.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I'm
should
sure
probably.
you- I'm sure
You're gonna
you'll
be a
have-
while. You should get started early.
I'm sure you'll have people lining up to read to the champion of the pit. Like if,
yeah, I
if you don't
guess.
have like an entourage by the time you reach the arena, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I didn't even account for that.
Yeah.
That going in, not knowing.
All right, so Ed, you start heading over to the arena, and it's funny you said something about that, Beck. At some point or another, you pick up a tail, and then that turns into a group of people, and you've got like a good 10 people just kind of following you towards the arena. Most of them just kind of looking at you in awe, until eventually you would arrive outside, and the usual like food stands are set up outside of it, and there is a big placard in front and everything. It doesn't seem like what is it? I said there was a goblin last time, right? That was doing the signups.
I think so.
Yeah, something like that.
They'll notice the people.
But one of them would just go, "Are you going back to participate?"
No. I ain't here for too long. I just wanted to see what was up.
Oh, upcoming events.
Sure, or just I don't know what's happened since I was gone. I'm just curious.
Oh, no one has displaced you as champion. The big melees, they only happen certain times of the year. The next one is not until, and he would look over at the board, and he would just point to what I guess would effectively look like scribbles to you. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna have to tell me what that. I can't see it from here.
Oh, of course. My apologies. The next one is on. Yeah, it would be. That would make sense. Yeah. The next big competition is on the winter solstice. So it'd be December 21st.
Yeah, solstice means more to me than that. Okay.
Yes. They have not begun signups yet. We do still have weekly competitions, minor events. Sometimes it is people testing their strength or endurance against the beasts of Uptau. And other times, sometimes the gods use it as an excuse to train themselves, but to show the people that they're capable of commanding our respect. But during the solstice, there's to be a grand melee. So much like the one you participated in, the survivors of the grand melee will then be placed into brackets until yet another champion is crowned.
All
Will you
right.
be
Well,
defending your title?
yeah, put me in.
So, everyone looks like really excited when you say that. He goes, well, they have not started the signups yet, but when they do, if you are not able to make it back by the deadline, perhaps, you know what? And then he'll just run off into the arena.
Yeah, don't forget that. Okay.
And while you're just like waiting for this guy to come back, you would just get like a barrage of questions from all the rest of these people, like, what was it like fighting, one of the captains of the guard, asking if you got taller, because I'm pretty sure you hadn't had the growth spurt yet.
Oh yeah. No idea who that was. Yes, I did, and it happened. You wouldn't believe it, but it did happen overnight.
It's amazing. Spell Ed with an E, I think.
I spell it with a backwards E.
But eventually he would come out, and strangely this time, it was just a regular goblin last time. You would see this weirdly attractive goblin with kind of reminds you of the guy, what did I say his name was? Alexander, I believe, when Marcus went to go buy the mirror. And this guy has like a frock coat, like a little pocket square and everything, like the buckle shoes with the really high socks,
Mhm.
and a big powdered wig and like these full moon spectacles. Oh, so it seems like you want to sign up for the next arena.
That is correct, but I won't be here probably. So we can make that work.
Of course. Well, you are the current reigning champion, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, I think it ought to make sense for me to be there.
Of course. Well, it will be a spectacular event filled with violence, mayhem, and rules. Oh, I love rules.
Uh-huh. Rules.
Oh, yes, fun little rules. Don't worry, they're not too complicated.
All right. And I'll be watching the melee, and then at the top of the bracket. Is that how it works?
Oh, well, yes, essentially. Although if you wanted to, you could just do the whole event. There's nothing stopping you. You could enter into the Grand Melee, survive to the final 8, then go through the brackets and claim the crown once more. Or we could save the best for last, so to speak, and have you fight the winner of both the Grand Melee and the brackets. But then you'll only have one fight, and it won't be as fun.
Do I have to decide now?
No, no, no. But your participation is almost a guarantee. And he would snap his fingers and a scroll would appear, and he would go, just sign here.
I sign my name.
With your
Here's my,
backwards Z.
here's my electronic signature.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you on the solstice.
Hell yeah.
Why do I feel like Ed just really fucked up?
No.
Nah.
Man wearing a name tag that said Georgie by any chance?
You know, it's funny, he's not wearing a name tag, no, but, you know, you could always ask his name.
His name
I
Jared.
feel like I saw this guy though. He was one of the people at like the top.
He was sitting and watching, yes, during the your first fight. Yeah. He was up in like the little like throne box.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'll see you then, I guess.
Very well. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
And he will walk off. And then you said you were heading to the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
The temple, sorry.
Yeah, after I give out some autographs, and then I'll go to the temple.
Okay. Yeah. They'll have like a bunch of different objects for you to sign, and
One of them actually was you signing away your kidney.
Good. Okay. It's like sign away your kidney. Hell yeah.
you
Firstborn.
No, actually, so you can't read, but it's funny because you would see one of them that it's a very interesting looking piece of paper, and you see like 2 rings up at the top with like a ribbon going through it, and you go to sign it, and the person that's waiting for you to sign it, very very beautiful looking Chilton woman, seems a little too enthusiastic.
Is this a thing where I should make it? I'm gonna make an insight check. 'Cause I get advantage on this. I get
Yeah.
advantage on this. Like, oh, it's like, okay, Dylan. Yeah, I see.
It won't be a
Look
high
up.
DC.
What are they called?
Oh,
It seems to be a marriage contract.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, okay. I am accounted for, miss.
He seems very dejected and then just kind of takes the paper from you and slowly walks away.
Well, I mean, I could sign something else.
Perk up, come back over, hand you some random object for you.
There
the
we go.
same paper.
But say yeah, say sign like not on the line. There you go. No, I'll sign
Just, like,
something else.
holds it up to her chest and like kind of like hugs it and does like a little happy squeal.
Okay.
But yeah, you get a fair amount, and like while you were there, you had like 10 people that arrived with you. You ended up getting like a crowd of like 25 of them.
Okay.
So it takes you a little bit, but eventually you manage to kind of placate them, and you manage to dip. And Aaron, you would have gotten there before him. So once you get into this place, you just going in to use the baths.
yeah. I tried to. Last time we were here, they made us have to get like a makeover beforehand, and if
Mhm.
that's still the case, I'm gonna try to find the same person that let me through without doing the makeover.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was that might have been like the actual priest. So
It was some girl, is all I remember. Because
oh
I changed my face into hers, and she's like, "Oh, you don't need one."
oh yeah
It's
yeah
true.
yeah okay yeah that was just the lady that's usually like there that greets people. There's usually like um a man and a woman, and they're both like incredibly attractive looking people. But she would see you coming back in, and then like it's been quite a while, but she seems to recognize you and just kind of gives you a nod. And the guy looks like he goes to say something, and she just kind of like no, don't worry about it.
Very good.
But yeah, you managed to get into the baths and take a nice soak.
Yeah, just relax for a bit. Just try not to stress about the double aging thing.
Yeah, yeah. But after some time, as you're beginning to get a little pruny in your fingers, you would see like Ed walking in, because it's kind of like it's not like super open. Like the bathing area is open air, and there's like these very thin veiled curtains in between the archways that separate the rest of the temple. And currently, you actually find yourself to be the only person in the baths. Um, but Ed's easy enough to spot, even as like a
Like
silhouette.
a 8.5 foot tall silhouette.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey, Ed,
Alright.
what took you so long?
Oh, I had okay. The arena thing is happening again. That's the short story. The long story is I don't know why I didn't think I would have fans, but I have fans, and so that you know that signed some signed some boobs, whatnot.
Yeah, you definitely
Nice.
did.
They didn't make you sign anything like with words on it without you being able to read it, did they?
Um, I didn't read it, but I got a vibe that I almost accidentally got married.
I mean that might have rained on Bruce's parade. He comes here
Oh,
for his marriage, and you end up married before him.
I don't know. I mean, well, she could have been royalty. I don't know anyone around here.
You don't think she was.
No.
She wasn't wearing like very opulent clothing, so. But as you're standing there talking to Aaron, a couple of guys that you would have recognized them not by name so much, but you've seen them around the temple before, and you notice that they're all looking. They're not like super jacked, but they're looking like really fit now, and some of them are starting to get some like nice muscle definition.
Dude,
And one of
you
them
look
is just like,
huge.
dude, you look huge. Well, they come up and they're like, Ed, the gym has been fantastic.
That's how I was. Oh man, dude. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
And they
I was
just
just-
kind of like start posing for you.
Yeah. Kidding. Like whenever I like think of bodybuilders posing, I only think of the guy with the magic harp. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. This guy.
Hold
It's
on.
just with the magic harp like hat.
Oh my god, that's great. Yeah, but they're striking a bunch of poses, and
There we go.
and they're like, but yeah, man. Oh, you look like you got really big too.
Yeah, this was an accident though.
How do you grow almost a foot by accident?
Would you believe me if I said magic?
They all kind of like look at each other and nod, and they're like,
Mm.
yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, shit. I want to see the gym in action.
Oh, we've added a few things.
Yeah.
Come, and they'll bring you down like into the undercroft where the gym got set up, and you'd see like a couple more of these guys that seem to be taking it much more seriously. Where like one of them is actually like really jacked now, and he's on like effectively like a very rudimentary bench press, just with these two massive stones on the end of like what looks to be like a heat treated very large like wooden dowel, and he's just banging them out like it's nobody's business, and the other two guys are like cheering him on but standing at the sides in case he needs a spot.
Hell yeah. Dude. You
Dude.
look cute.
You look huge.
All right.
Yidge.
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a fucking push day
Fuck yeah.
in the gym with my fucking boys, dude.
All right. You do a push day with the boys in the gym. Alrighty.
How long is Trevor sitting there waiting for Bruce?
Not particularly long. So I'd say after about like 10-ish minutes, the captain would bring Bruce back. Were you waiting in the room or outside of the room?
I would have had a thing of wine with me, drinking it, waiting for him.
Oh, like in the room?
Yeah,
Okay.
just waiting for him.
All right. I would say while you were waiting, at some point, Jessamine would have gotten up and like kind of said that she had to go handle some business.
All right.
Murk
And you
some
would have
asshole
noticed-
in an alley.
You would have noticed though before she left, like she kind of like tilted her left ear to one side, and then got up and went to go do that. But she would have bid you farewell. But yeah, so Bruce, you'd get led back into the room. Jarvis is just kind of sitting there drinking.
I thought someone should wait for you.
Aw, Jarvo, you're too sweet. Where
I'm
did,
also about 2 glasses in.
Oh, that's perfect. Where did everyone go?
If I'm correct,
I think Ed would have just said he was
he
going to the
Jarvis
temple,
just
right?
like starts looking out the distance for a bit because he is a bit tipsy. Ed went to his place of worship. Did Aaron say where he was going?
Yeah, I would have said I was going to the bathhouse.
Aaron went to the bathhouse.
All right. Well, we got invited back for dinner, so why don't we both also make our way to the bathhouse and freshen up? And then we'll meet Ed over
Alright,
there.
Jarvis just finishes off the line. Alright. You get to see my stumps.
You,
Ooh, gotta
your arms
So-
are off?
soak in the stumps.
We're going to a bathhouse, aren't
Oh,
we?
I thought your arms were off right now. I was like,
Yeah, so how are you
know?
He's like, I gotta
Yeah.
let the mountains
You get to
breathe.
see my stumps. Yes,
It was
I
actually a
just
wine
go
bowl. He
through-
face planted in it and drank out of it.
You gotta pregame the bathhouse, dude.
You totally got to pregame
Yes.
the bathhouse.
So yeah, we start heading over, unless circumstances prevent us.
No. So, you would have headed over, and I guess as like a minor retcon, since you would have gotten there sooner, you also would have probably been in the baths, just not as long as Aaron when Ed arrived and went to go do push day with the boys.
If I get there after, so if follow up retcon, if Jarvis and Bruce are also there, I am making Bruce get out to also go to the gym.
Okay.
kicking and screaming.
No, don't make me exercise for the love of God, no.
He's kicking his
We gotta show you. Look, so the first thing, we were training you to be a fighter, but here, what's truly important is looking good.
Okay.
And so we're about hypertrophy here. Low weight, high reps.
Okay.
Boys, give him a set.
Is hypertrophy the biggest word Ed has said?
It's only gym terminology.
So,
Your latissimus dorsi.
dude, I swear, just as a quick sidebar, when I go to the gym with Andrew, he'll do this thing. We started it as like a joke where like that's like our Roman name. Our Roman name is Flavius Latissimus Dorsius Maximus.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
So, but yeah, so the guys, they'll kind of like, they'll set you up on the bench, Bruce, kind of like show you the proper form and everything, and then two of them will walk over with, the dowel's not as like wide around, so you're able to like actually grip it, and there's just these two smaller stones on each side, and they just kind of like set it up in the rack for you, and then they tell you like, like, okay, bring it up, bring it down to here on your chest, and then kind of like push it back up, and keep doing that, and don't forget to breathe. And I guess make me an athletics.
Oh yeah.
And while
You have an
Ed's trying
advantage.
to get Bruce ripped, Jarvis is unclasping his arms and getting into the tub.
You have advantage.
Oh.
I imagine that
The
you
boys-
guys,
The boys got you.
the boys got you. Yeah, they are spotting you. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, 11's a little bit better. All right, you're having a little difficulty at first getting the breathing down, but every time that you think that like, oh man, I'm just gonna like drop this and it's gonna crush me, they're like, no, two more, and then
More,
they kind
yeah,
of like
then-
assisted rep and like hold the sides, but very lightly, so much so where it feels almost like you are actually pushing it back up for two more with your own power and not so much with someone helping you. And then they would, they'd have you get off the bench, take a rest. They'd start banging out their stuff. Let Ed have his turn, and yeah, and then it just turns into a whole push day.
Ed, am I supposed to feel like I'm dying inside?
Yeah, but then the bath is gonna feel so good. You're almost done. Now it's just gonna be
There's
lateral.
more.
This is the last one. Because the delts. You think it's just one. It's the biggest muscle in your arm. You know, everyone says the biceps because that's like the show off muscle, but it's actually the delts are your biggest muscle, and so that's if you want to fit nice into a suit. These things matter. So you were doing overhead presses, but you also got to do lateral raises. So last thing is lateral raises until failure.
Oh God.
And then you have my permission to go into the bath.
Okay.
You start doing arm circles till failure. All right, so make me one more. You did it already. I didn't even see that.
You have
Okay.
advantage. You have advantage.
Yeah, that's We take the 13 over
You're in
the
the house.
6.
You're in the house of Sunni. You're in the body temple house. The house of gains.
The House of Gains. It's not as exhausting as the bench press was, but you're still not very accustomed to all of this. But you go for a fair bit longer than you thought you could before finally you just feel like you can't put the weight up anymore. It's like you're going through mud, and and then they just tell you to drop it, and yeah, it hurts, but you feel pretty good because these guys the whole time they were just hyping you up, and it was nothing but like you got this, and compliments like looking good, man, looking good, So it's definitely you're exhausted, not to the point of exhaustion, but there's definitely a bit of a confidence boost there.
Nice,
wholesome gym bro culture.
bro. Am I doing it, Ed?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, good shit. You're getting fucking huge.
Yeah.
You got to start taking no.
Oh no.
No,
I'm
already gonna.
Did you
put 'em on
say it makes me look bigger with less work?
it. Yeah. So
I'll take it.
you're on roids. You heard about anabolic steroids?
We get this from the adrenal gland of the velociraptor.
That's like some fucking gas station dick pill shit.
Fucking rhino pills, man.
Ready to snort the horn of a triceratops?
But yeah, the soak in the bath is much needed and quite relaxing. And I feel like at this point, Aaron, unless he doesn't care about total prunification, would just kind of be like sitting there drying off while Jarvis is still getting his soak in, and you just see the stumps.
Purification is no joke.
Yeah. The stumps. The one on the left looks like the best way to explain it is Full Metal Alchemist severing on the left arm, while the right arm is literally deformed.
You ever seen those 30-pound things of ground beef at the market? Yeah, that. Sorry.
What the fuck?
You just got a fucking lump of ground meat on a nub. That's fucking awful.
That shit's
I wish I had
fucking
described it as
breaking
that.
off in the bath. Hell no. Hell no.
They offered a makeover, but they're just like, no, put the arms back on.
That little seasoning. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nothing a little rosemary can't fix.
I'm curious. Is anyone giving me looks just because of how I look?
So like when you came in,
I mean, they've all seen
you're
gimpy
not-
arms on a Tyrannosaurus.
yeah, well, so like Jarvis isn't a bad looking guy, and you were like good enough to pass the check and get in. And I mean, Bruce dresses nice and everything. You know, he takes care of himself. So you both like got in fine. But then yeah, you sitting there. At some point, a couple of other guys would like come in one of the like adjacent baths, and yeah, every so often you get some stares, but it's not like.
Just as a friendly reminder, I look like a white-haired albino
Yeah. So
because of the crappy shit I've done in the past.
so it's weird. It's like they appreciate natural beauty and albinos are like a rarity. So I feel like that they would like be like, wow, that's this beautiful thing that can happen in nature. Um the arm stubs though are a little off-putting. It's
Yeah.
it's not within the lines of beauty, but they're definitely at least trying to be nice. But like you're getting stares, you don't feel like they're like boring into your soul, and it's not like they're looking disgusted. If anything, they look more concerned. Like, what the fuck happened to this guy? Like, this guy was, he could have been perfect, but now he's just stubby.
I have my necklace around my neck too.
Oh, please don't tell me it has thumb bones on it. No,
No, you already know what it
Mhm.
is.
you told me a while ago. I forgot,
It
and
is
I
a single
apologize.
finger bone.
Oh yeah. Okay. He's got the fucking necklace of clanker fingers from Clone Wars.
No, it's just a single finger bone, like a pointer.
I know we're not supposed to do it,
But I thought I needed to take something back
but I
from
ain't
my
no traitor.
brothers.
I'd never betray my brothers.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that was left of his arm after it was.
Yeah, I
Mm.
don't think that they would have any issue with that. I mean, you've seen some people in Chult with like bone
yeah,
jewelry.
bones.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually you
Can I
all
use
get
Mage Hand
yourselves.
without? Can I use Mage Hand without my arms?
Technically,
Is it
you
a-
don't have the capability of using somatic components.
Nope, I cannot.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Um but eventually, you all get out, dry yourselves off, clean up, and head back to the Merchant Prince's villa for dinner. And I'll say, let's take a quick tenor.
All right.
How wiped does Bruce look, by the way?
He's dead.
Oh,
He may not be able to lift his cup at dinner.
was like it just carrying you?
Yeah. He's leaning.
Alrighty. So, as I said, you all finish bathing, clean yourselves up, head back to the Merchant Prince's villa for dinner. They would bring you into, similar in design to like Jabal's, but not as many big windows, decent sized table and everything, and no surprise guests this time. And they bring out a very decent spread, a good mix of things. There's a lot of fruits, vegetables, meats, uh, fair number of Chilton delicacies. Um, all in all, quite delicious food. If at any point during the meal, if you guys wanted to speak to Jessamine or Sana or anything.
So, besides us, the princess and the merchant prince.
Yes, it would just be those two at the
Okay.
dinner table. There's servants milling about, and there's guards posted at the doors. But yeah, no one else is dining with you.
Try to make Ed use the correct fork.
So,
I don't think that applies
but
here.
this is the smaller one. Do I use this one?
Yeah, you go from
So,
the what is it? You go from the outside in.
what kind of
Okay.
plants and or other products have you found here in the States that are unique or new to you since coming here?
You don't talk business at the dinner table.
I'm not talking business. I'm just
There has been a fair amount of plants. Some new flowers that produce interesting effects, some poisonous and others medicinal. Um, I would say a fair amount. Mainly within the jungles here. Um, while a lot of the same dangers exist within proximity to New Nyanzaru, as it did to the old port city, we have found that the flora, has been strangely influenced, perhaps arcanely, or maybe it grew here naturally. We're unsure. But for example, and she would sort of snap her fingers, and a servant would run over with another pot of tea, but it's like a clear glass pot, and you'd see what looks to be a black lotus flower with these little like almost like neon blue tips on the edge of it.
Hmm.
This aids greatly in digestion, though it is not something that was ever within the jungles of Chult. Though from the few visitors that we do have, uh, we can find no match to it within this world.
You said it aids in digestion, right?
Yes.
Um, have you looked into ginger root?
This is more effective. um, and she would like direct the servant to come over to you, and they would begin pouring you a glass and then offer it to you.
Dankeschön. And he'll sip it.
It's a very it has like a very mellow flavor, and there's like almost like a floral aroma to it, but it's not too overpowering. I guess it's not too forward. But upon drinking it, you would notice that up until this point, everything that you've eaten and you were starting to feel a little bit full, you do not feel at all. But also at the same time, you don't feel like you have to use the bathroom or anything like that. It's just your
Efficiency is up.
efficiency is up. Yeah, like it's weird. You're not hungry, but you're not full anymore, and you definitely feel like you could eat a lot more of what you wanted to try than you had initially thought because of this. But she would say, quite popular at parties. We will be serving it at the wedding.
Ah, gotcha. So everyone can eat their fill.
Yes.
Definitely beats the Roman way of doing it.
What's the Roman way?
I'm not familiar with Romans.
It's an old empire from this planet.
Ah,
I get that, but what do you mean by them? Their ways?
Um, I realize now this is not appropriate table conversation.
If I know if I'm thinking of the right thing, then yes.
They would, you know, eat their fill and then do something that's probably best not said at the table, and be able to eat their fill yet again many times.
Oh, nothing as unpleasant as that. However, I would recommend that you should only ingest it twice a day, because then afterward there could be complications that are better not said at the dinner table. But yeah, and there would just be a variety of more small talk. She'd tell you about a couple of other plants that they found that do some interesting things, that they're attempting to cultivate themselves. Some with success. An example of that strange lotus flower. But in the case of some of the others, it's been a bit more difficult. It seems that the conditions under which that they grew was not familiar to them, or beyond their means of reproducing. So occasionally, she'll send out gatherers into the jungle in the places where they're known to grow to acquire more of it.
Hmm. Actually, out of curiosity, how far do you send your people out for scouting wise? Or just even for going to other areas in the country?
In terms of searching for herbs and perhaps new poisons, we do not venture far beyond the jungle, and never beyond the reach of the druids. Their enclave helps us avoid undesirable encounters.
Yeah, we
Though,
actually assisted with them a bit ago.
yes, it was you that was responsible for reconstructing the barrier over the road, was it not?
Yes, it was. I was curious if any of your people came across a ziggurat of sorts.
No, but we have come across strange metallic individuals. In our world, I
Doing
believe
what?
they were called Warforged.
What were they doing?
Mostly in state of disrepair.
Oh, they
Yes.
weren't hostile?
No, not at all. Most of them weren't even functioning.
Oh,
I can't fucking do the accent, so I'm just like all over the place tonight.
sorry.
Sorry. No, you don't need to apologize. It's me.
That's
Um,
okay.
but in terms of sending scouts to other places, we have gathered intel about the surrounding area, and we do have trade with, I believe they're called the Dominion of Canada.
We got a buddy there.
Yeah, I wonder how he's doing.
You should send
Gabriel
one of your
in the
messages
ditch.
to him sometime.
Would he still be alive, Beck?
Wilfred, yeah.
Not Wilfred.
Oh, not Wilfred.
Gabriel.
Your
Yeah,
other dad.
Gabriel's
Your
fine.
other dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gabriel's fine. He's probably got shot a couple times, but
Hey, you know.
What'd
always
he do?
thought due to the advent of magic that it would go not so much in the way of history and go in the other side's favor.
it
Nothing about what's
very,
happening in Canada.
it very well could go a different way. We'll have to see about that in the next campaign. No,
Okay, let's see. Alright. Well,
but
at least they're not causing any trouble.
I want to make an insight check on Sana. Either an insight or a perception check.
in regards to
How she regards Bruce.
okay, yeah, I think it'd be a bit more of an insight check, sure.
Out of
Bruce is currently
5.
picking his nose.
Oh my god.
I elbow Bruce.
Well, I agree.
So Bruce is picking his nose. Aaron elbows him. She kind of like was going to bring a napkin up to like dab her mouth, and then she just kind of hides and giggles a little bit. She seems fascinated with all of you. Probably more so him. Occasionally, depending on what you guys talk about, there's definitely like, questioning looks or, just a general interest. And I would say too that like maybe you're not sure why, but you think that she probably doesn't get out much, so this seems to be a very entertaining night for her.
Okay. Good to
Also,
know.
by the way, I don't know how much the drink of truth lasts for, but I did not take the antidote, and I wanted to pocket it just in case.
Okay.
So I may still only be able to tell the truth.
You would
She did say it was long lasting, so I don't know.
you'd be under the effects for a little while longer.
Okay.
But she would, Jasmine would say, but no, we've never found a ziggurat.
What's that again?
Isn't that like the labyrinth thing, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
pyramid
that's
thing.
why I was curious if
Oh, yeah.
We do know one's close by, though, right? So maybe we should.
Yeah, that's
like,
why I
know
was
what it
curious
is.
if any of you people have stumbled upon it to report anything happening to it or not.
I mean, it's a good ways south of here.
No, but our scouts have from time to time encountered untamed beasts of Uptow. Sorry, children of Uptow. Sorry, yeah, it's children.
Snake men?
Yes, Yunti, Grung, and a fair bit of undead. The undead have been a bit more of a growing issue. We have defenses in place, of course, and they've yet to reach the walls, but there's a large number of them within the jungle.
All right. Well, I think we just carry out small talk throughout the night. I don't know if anyone else had anything in particular to talk about.
No, just pretty much that. Because we're gonna have to go back to that place eventually.
Okay. You have a nice evening, pleasant dinner. And were you guys heading back tonight?
Aaron?
Well, I can do that. If I look at Bruce.
Yeah. Let's not overstay our welcome.
Yeah,
and
I
also
think
let's check out. I mean, maybe Marcus is back. We haven't seen him all day, so.
Right,
Yeah,
They're
that's-
probably
that's
picturing
not
Marcus in
completely.
the Hunters Guild, just kind of doing the John Travolta look around.
Mhm.
Nobody
he
left
was-
him a note.
He was probably
Yeah,
doing
dumb.
stuff all day, and you used all your sands on what?
Oh no, I still got more.
Oh, okay.
Just,
Should I
it
send
wasn't
him?
important enough.
You should probably message him
I mean,
to see how
we'll-
it's going.
I mean, if
Well,
we're going
let's go
back, we can just talk to him at the Hunters Guild, Hunters Association.
Yeah, we'll be there in no time.
No time at all. So I'll say you head back out into the courtyard, draw the circle, after bidding them a farewell, and pop back. Back in what would it actually be the one probably at the college, right? So you'd pop back up at the college and start making a walk back towards the hunters. It's a
Also,
bit
Oh, by
I'd
the
like
way,
return the spell scroll.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So you return the spell scroll. Todd Howard would not be there, but one of the student staff would accept it from you and return it to where it needs to go.
I signed up for the champion tournament again.
Gotta keep that title up.
Yeah. When is what day calendar is the winter solstice?
That is the 20.
First,
It
5th of
varies,
December.
actually. It depends on the
Wait.
year. But
21st?
usually it's the 21st.
Ed,
What?
Ed.
what day is it on?
I'm asking you. It's on the winter solstice.
I got a fight on that day, I think. Oh no.
I
You
believe.
gotta fight.
It's actually the day after, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right,
'Cause
yeah.
That's your intelligence test.
Okay. Ah, you're fine then.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't.
You are the champion. Why wouldn't they?
They said a champion. Oh shit.
Check. It is the 21st in 1869.
Hopefully they're smart enough to not have you fight him, because that could be seen as biased.
When she gave the when she was telling us what it had happened, she did say she had seen people as scrawny as him and had looked at Bruce take down someone as big as him and had
Well,
looked at Ed. So
I don't know. All the people I fought were pretty. Well, the first one was kind of a.
Well, on our honor, neither of us would be able to fake it.
I'd
We would
beat
have
your
to
ass.
fight.
Yeah, I would beat your ass for sure.
Well,
I just thought she meant you should use poison, but
Oh,
Ed,
well, we
if
could
my
try.
marriage is on the line, I won't pull any punches and I will beat you.
Yeah, kill me.
Kill me.
Yeah, kill me.
I'm pretty sure she said not to kill.
She said it wouldn't be to the death. But yeah, you do imagine that if you fake the fight and people found out, there'd be an issue.
Yeah, we're not gonna. So if that happens, and it might
She
not,
used to beat Ed's ass with Tensor's transformation.
that would be fucking dope. Like a
It would be a
fucking
fight.
kaiju battle.
Tensor's magical steroids.
Component
besides,
syringe.
maybe I should have gone and beat up those nerds in the magic duel.
Take the Velociraptor adrenaline.
Yeah, I finally get to beat up a fucking nerd. No, that's when I stomp Wilfred's young children.
He's healing and you're making him cry.
For just screaming from the couch, "Stop! Stop!"
I wouldn't.
So we're back in Austin.
We're back. All right. Marcus
who's
is
here?
probably
Is Marcus
real
here?
confused.
So you take some time and you discuss things until eventually you arrive back at the hunters, and because of the time difference, it's at least a good it should be like 2 hours or an hour. I think there's only an hour difference from Austin
An
to
hour.
yeah. So it's a little bit later now. It's like a bit darker out because we're in like November. It gets dark early, and you make it into the hunters. And the usual suspects are there. They're around drinking and stuff. You don't see Marcus. You go upstairs, check in the rooms. Nowhere. No note.
Start
Okay.
asking around. No one's seen him.
Yeah, Hero of Austin.
I got a few more sendings left I could send to him.
All right, see if
Yeah,
that
maybe
works.
maybe let's send him.
See where his ass
Yeah.
went off to.
Yeah, I mean, I can't proceed with the stuff with the bishop without him telling me some stuff.
Post ending.
There's a
You have
5%
to
chance.
roll-
Just roll a d20. And
If
if
you
it's a
roll a
1, it
one, it
fails.
doesn't work.
Okay.
Hey Marcus, you left without telling us. Hope everything's good. No need to respond if it's inconvenient, but we are wondering where you are at.
Marcus, you may respond. Yeah, there's just two music in the background.
Bruce, it's hard to say this, but I'm in Avernus. I had no choice. Was going to die. Stuck here. We'll try and find a way.
Okay.
You look a little pale there.
Marcus
Bruce.
is in Avernus right now.
What?
What's that?
He went to hell.
He's dead?
Is he already going ahead of us to do shit with Aaron's grandpa? Or
I
what's going on?
don't
Walter's
know.
grandma.
Yeah.
Both of them, technically.
Aaron's grandpa is fine.
He
His
didn't seem
sins have
too
caught up with him.
distressed, which is good. I can send another message and ask if he wants us to try anything. He said he would find a way back, so it doesn't seem like he's that distressed.
He's. Would he be able to tell if like he's breathing heavy or anything like that?
I
Dylan?
don't think so.
It's not audio? It's not like... Or did words in my
Actually,
head?
no. I think it would be. I think
Yeah,
it
you
would
can
be the voice.
Absolutely get vibes from sending.
Yeah. So yeah, you'd
Absolutely.
probably hear that if that's what
Yeah,
he was doing.
Oh, so he sounded...
he's wheezing because he's fucking like almost critical.
Oh,
Oh, you're fighting
Alright,
for
I'll-
your fucking life. Okay.
I'll send again. Hey, Marcus. Can we help? Let us know if you're about to die, and we'll try to figure something out here. Also, how did you? That's it.
I mean, if he's back, I might have a way of getting him back.
Well, let's see if he responds. I got one more sending, so.
I'm stuck here until find a way. Am okay, just tired from fight. Will try and leave. Be back soon.
Okay. Well, he was in a fight. He's okay now. He's just a little tired. But he said he'll be back soon. So, yeah, there's that.
Going to hell. Oh shit.
You were supposed to go with him when he went.
We're supposed to go in like January.
So we don't know why he is there.
I got one more slot I can try, but it seems like he's trying to come back here. I don't think he's trying to. I don't know if there's a particular reason he's there.
Okay.
Like, did he want us to do something or
It didn't
not?
seem like he did.
Is that an
Okay.
easy thing to do?
To go to hell?
Yeah.
It might be easier for him because he's like a
Uh,
demon, right? They can go back easier.
I mean,
he did summon one, and then it was just like, all right, here we are, and not like, oh
Oh.
shit, I gotta fucking pay 1,000 gold and then do this and then jump through all these hoops and sign this paperwork, and then I gotta go back to hell. So maybe it is easy. I don't know.
Maybe he's doing hell biz.
It's all about bureaucracy down there.
That's a D4 psychic damage level word.
Ah!
So there's
I mean,
that.
worst comes to worst.
Oi!
I do have a favor I might be able to call in that might be able to get him back here.
I think it seemed like he was
If he
okay.
ends up needing it.
Yeah,
He
it
can
seems
always
like,
send me too, so he can message me if need be.
yeah, it seems
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Tom has a backup character.
Wait, what did you just break the fourth wall, Ed?
That's the feeling I get.
That's a
Turn
Ed,
D20.
what
toward,
psychic
No.
power are you
turn,
spraying?
turn toward screen. Look wistfully
Ed looks
upward.
at the camera. You know what? I really think this was the Wild West.
This was the Wild West.
Ed,
Jim
you're
Halpert
bleeding from
stares
your
at the camera.
nose. You okay?
What?
You're bleeding from your nose again. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Left half of my face is sagging.
Oh my God. Hit a mini stroke.
But it's the right side because that's how it affects Goliath.
Of course.
Ed,
Huh?
do you smell burnt toast?
What's that?
I mean, I generally give off that smell. That's kind of like my odor.
Do you taste pineapple?
Do I taste pineapple? No.
Okay, he's fine. He's fine.
Okay, so Marcus is. But we should check on him every once in a while, though.
Yeah, I'll message him tomorrow. See how he's doing in hell.
How are you doing in hell, Marcus?
It's hell.
You don't think this has anything to do with the bishop, do
You're
you?
like, man, it's hell down here.
Let me
bishop
find
in
it.
Would the bishop? Isn't he supposed to be like a godly guy? Why would he?
How's it in hell?
With Machina. Remember, we were supposed to. I'm gonna go try to get some information about it. Was the plan? Marcus had been there and saw Machina walk in, and then was told to leave.
Surely Marcus wouldn't have done something so bold on his own.
No, I mean we had a plan where I
Unprecedented.
was gonna go in there as Machina, so
The
there wouldn't have been any
foreshadowing.
reason for him to.
This is more aft shadowing.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any reason for him to do anything like that. We already had the plan made, so it's probably fine.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right, well, let's get some sleep and watch Ed beat up some kids tomorrow.
Yeah,
What?
Mm-hmm.
The important
I
thing.
got to. Yeah, tomorrow I do have to go to the dock, and then probably also do the thing with the Abbott. Not Abbott.
That's
Wrong
right.
campaign.
So I can get like a in-game time frame going. How long do you think that hammer's gonna take?
So you finally figured out the spell / enchantment. I had it in my mind that it would probably be a rare. So however long a rare would take.
Okay. We're just going for clarification purposes.
Yep. But okay. Do you guys just, I guess, head to bed?
Yeah, well, depending on the
mean-
time.
I mean, it's it's late evening. It's 7-8 o'clock.
What could we do, guys?
Right.
Should we go grab dinner at Wilfred's? He did offer last time, and he might be in better spirits now.
I mean, we just finished eating.
Oh. Yeah, we had a
Yeah, you
hell
did
of a
not
dinner.
inform
that
me
I'm
that you'd be
opposed
joining them
that we
tonight.
kind of
Yeah,
already
hey, you got
paid.
more food for fucking.
Well, we all stole a shit ton of those black lotuses, so we can eat as much as we want. Or was that just me that took them?
Oh yeah, what was that all
What?
about?
Nah, I'm fucking with you guys. I didn't take any.
just gonna say.
Do you want to
She would've
die?
been able to.
Yeah, she's not
Yeah,
the
take
prince
it.
of a fucking burglars. The prince of petty theft.
The merchant prince of petty theft. It's great. Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I ended up here. Oh my god. All right. But yeah, if no one wants to do anything, we'll just cut to the next day. And it would now be
If Bruce is willing, I could cut it down to 5 weeks.
I
Help
can,
me
yeah,
if he
I
But
helps
can help you.
that's those would be 8-hour days of work.
I know. That's
Oh wait, are you making his sword, or are you making
the hammer.
you
The
making the
gravity
hammer?
hammer.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Be 5 weeks, huh? Man,
5
That's if
weeks
he
of
helps
8-hour
me.
days.
I gotta give up
That's if
some serious downtime coming up here.
yeah, that's if he
We're gonna be
helps
taking
me.
a month off. We're gonna be taking a good bit of time off for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
Was
yeah.
was
Well,
we
so
got
yeah,
a couple years to the end
the
of the world.
original plan.
yeah. So I mean, once like you guys get up there again for the wedding and everything, yeah, if you want to, you should be able to do that. We'll take like a month of downtime. Potentially longer if people want to do something, but yeah. All right, yeah. So we'll cut to Tuesday.
So it's the 16th now.
Yes. Yeah.
It is
let
Jarvis's
me-
birthday
Yo.
because that's the same day as my birthday. Because why not?
Oh, nice. Um,
And I don't know what it takes to add an outfit to the ring because I only have 2 of the slots full right now. But I would have added the Machina suit to it.
It literally
If
slurps it
possible.
up.
slurps it up. Okay.
Delicious.
Like, you know how the Flash's suit can shoot out from the ring?
Yep.
Like the inverse for that.
So it does both. It goes in and out. But okay. Yeah, you put the Machina outfit in the ring. It's Tuesday morning. The day is yours.
Alright.
Alright, I gotta go murk some kids.
Murk some kids.
They probably have a dueling yard in the college.
With that being said, how are we on potions? Like healing
I
potions.
have some potion. Let me pull up my shit.
If you're proficient with the herbalism kit,
I'm proficient with any tool I want to be.
I know. I was about to finish saying my thought. I just had to look it up. You can crank out healing potions.
Half the cost.
Standard.
No,
quarter of the time.
Yeah, it'd be downtime.
No,
activity.
it's separate from your artificer thing. It's a thing with the herbalism kit.
It's not the herbalism kit. Daytime activities. Potion.
The only other thing I could think of would be alchemist supplies.
Potion of healing creation. It's part of brewing. A character who is proficient with the herbalism kit can create healing potions. You can make a healing potion in a day for 25 gold. So you could make 2 a day for 25 gold.
I think I can make more than 2. Let me double check.
I thought that the all-in-one tool was only for artisans' tools,
Huh?
which our herbalism kit is not.
Hold on to that thought. Oh. I am not proficient in herbalism.
Oh, well, you can't make healing potions.
I can't make healing potions.
You can make other potions because of alchemist supplies, but you can't make healing potions.
Yeah. So I'll be looking into that. So, because I want to be helpful, while also cracking out a bunch of useful tools.
Three potion healing, 3 potion great healing, 2 potion invisibility, 1 of water breathing, and 2 of mind reading. Nice.
I have. What do I have still? I have 2 regular healing potions.
I have no potions. I gave my love potion to you though, Ed. So you got that one too.
What?
You have a potion of not anti-truth telling.
Oh, that's true. I got that.
Does that mean it's reverse truth telling?
You can only
I
tell
only
lies.
lie.
You can't tell the truth.
No, it's just an antidote to Veritas serum.
Hey, Bruce, would you be willing to help me with a science?
Yeah,
real
hell
quick?
yeah.
Science rules.
The science team.
No,
All
I
right,
want the
Bruce,
science team.
follow me up to the room.
Okay.
I know what I'm going to be making.
So I would performance of creation, a couple. What would it be? It's like that aluminum wrapper around a couple packs of stuff. It's a blood testing kit, but I don't really know how to describe that. Um. All right, I'm gonna need you to prick your finger with this thing, and then I want to test something. As I make myself look like Bruce.
All right, I will prick my finger.
Oh.
And boy, did you get handsome.
Thank you. But in your own voice. And I would do it with the other of the two packs.
Okay. I see where this is going.
It's the next step after the one I asked you earlier.
This is the can I rob the bank as pretending to be someone else?
I mean, the man at the bank said the genetically identical thing. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So you do
So-
it, and you take some time.
And we're doing it at the same time this time, so it would
Yeah.
probably be about half an hour.
Yep. They're both the same blood type.
Okay.
Can I ask what's going on here?
Well, you see, people have different kinds of blood types,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to, and I'll pull out the. Well, no, the 3 cards from yesterday would have disappeared. I tried it yesterday. No, this little card here tests for different kinds of blood, like what kind of blood you got. And
Okay,
you look at this
so
little chart, and it tells you this means you're that blood type, whatever blood type Bruce is.
okay.
Can I borrow Aaron's coffee at some point?
Yeah, as long as you give it back.
I will.
And I tried it yesterday, as you know, and we're up in the room, but as me as Mary and as Thorin. And it was all 3 different types. So I wanted to see if when I turn into someone, if it comes out with the same blood type.
Okay, why do you need to steal someone's blood type or match it?
Have you been to sign up for our bank account yet?
No,
The
I
group bank
haven't.
Well, they got this gargoyle that bites your hand to get into the vault.
Okay.
And the guy said it checks your blood to see if you're someone that's supposed to be in there.
You evil genius, you.
Now, all I'm saying is that Machina seems like a bad guy.
Isn't he a robot?
That's true. There's other bad people though.
Yeah. Holy shit, let's get the president.
I mean, we could completely fund your wedding off of bad people's money.
Oh my god. See, this is the perfect time for Walter to be gone.
No morals to stop you.
You can't pour out the coffee. If it doesn't go into a mouth, it disappears when it comes out of the.
I'm drinking it.
Yeah, there's
So
a
I
semicolon
understand.
there.
Oh wait, I'm confused.
The math.
No,
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 but
no,
you're
no, no.
using you can't use the coffee to make.
I'm
The
not
potion.
actually using the coffee.
He's
The
just
coffee
drinking
isn't-
it for
Yes,
flavor.
it's part of the joke.
I see.
Okay.
But a
Alright.
potion of watchful rest is a common potion.
I will say I don't think I'd let you have it for multiple days because I drink from it quite a bit.
No, it's fine. It's essentially Jarvis takes it one sip, and I now have super coffee, which
Okay.
will come in handy later.
Wait, could you drink from it, hold it in your mouth, not swallow it, and then spit out the coffee?
That's an interesting question.
I don't think the it was intended for that purpose.
Want a shotgun espresso from my mouth?
Gross.
Continue with your shenanigans. my potions of watchful rests have been made.
Yeah, very good. So yes, you two were plotting something.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know anyone like that now, but maybe something comes up. You gotta be prepared for opportunities like these.
Well, I mean, money is never a bad thing, so. Wait, what about old Marky's church buddy? We know he's working with Machina.
Yeah, I mean, I'd kind of want to wait. I don't want to just like rob a holy man until we find out what's really going on there.
Ah. The holier the person, the easier to sucker.
I mean, if we ever find someone that's like actually doing real bad things with the mind flayers, like Patterson was framed for doing, take their
Okay.
money.
Okay.
Or maybe we find out how they do security for people with robot hands. We could probably ask Jarvo what they did there.
Oh yeah, what did they do with Jarvo?
But
Put his foot in. Yeah.
And that's true.
He actually has blood to give.
All right, well,
But yeah,
now we know it works.
I don't know what to do with this information yet, but we know it works.
You're a genius.
Plotting.
The fact that Machina is a full robot, apparently, is a bit of an issue.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
But yeah, that's it.
He also might not have a Wells Fargo account, but
Yeah, I mean,
He probably does. Alrighty. So Ed,
Hmm.
you're going over to go fight the kids.
Well, okay. Would this be at the college, or would this be at Wilf's place?
I feel like
you could definitely meet Wilfred at his house and then
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go there first.
okay.
Might be able to catch the kids before they go to school.
Well, I don't want to, unless they're not going to school today. I don't know. I don't really know how school works.
Holiday.
It's a place where kids learn.
It's a gym for your brain.
Well,
For your brain.
it's like, where do you work out? A library.
A library.
With the science team.
Yeah, so I'll be at Wilfred's place. So knock, knock, knock.
Wilfred answers the door.
Morning.
Oh,
is he?
Elthar. It's good to see
Hello,
you.
Ed. Please.
Ed, sorry.
Your kids wanted to fight me.
Yes, I remember that. There's a dueling circle in at the college. They've booked it for lunch.
Wow. Okay.
They're really excited.
Oh, that's great. Okay. I've always felt out of place when I was in the college, so I just kind of followed other people. But
I can definitely show you around. Show you the
okay,
the spot.
good.
Honey, I'm going out.
Dear. Be careful.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
Remember their duels at noon. At high
Oh, yes.
noon.
At high noon.
I knew. Should I? All right. So, ground rules, because you're their parents.
They have magical healing at the college. But,
that
definitely do not kill them.
well, I'm not.
But bruises, minor cuts should be fine. They definitely will be giving it their all, though.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to.
You might have to hold back in terms of raw power.
I will not use these weapons. I'll just use my hands.
You behead them with Balmung.
I'm not beheading them with Balmung would be like, I must taste the flesh of children.
Rolls a 20 on Teddy.
I no longer hunger, for dragons feed me the blood of the innocent.
Tasted it once.
Yeah, your fist should be fine.
So delicious.
Just remember to not call non-lethal.
Oh yeah, I just dome this kid lethally.
Has anyone checked on Jarvis, or is everyone just doing their own thing right now?
I'm not.
I gave him a coffee bottle.
Okay,
We don't,
which is-
Jarvis
we don't have to
doesn't
know
matter.
what Jarvis is doing at the
Jarvis.
moment.
Jarvis asked for help.
No, that's not why I was asking. I was asking because I left for a little bit and came back.
No, nothing's
no.
happened.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go to the college with Wilf.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll show him the dueling grounds. There's probably a couple classes of dueling at the moment, but the duel would happen would start happening around noon.
And what kind of duels are we looking at here?
Mostly mage duels.
Mage.
But there's occasionally like martial. I imagine there's martial versus mage or magically inclined martial duels.
Mm-hmm.
But no exclusively martial, unless
Right, okay.
that's they're fighting a mage or magically inclined martial.
You gotta train to go up against the mage slayers.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm like, all right. So, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
martials
be,
specifically have the mage slayer feat.
I'm gonna be the big scary monster and not a mage because they got to learn how to fight big scary monsters.
Yeah, mages are usually on even footing with each other, but in terms of those with swords, shields, and fists, they can potentially be even more dangerous to a mage than a lich.
Oh. I don't know what a lich is, but it sounds scary.
Those damn dirty liches.
All right, well, I'll wait for him here.
It's a lich is a wizard that consumes the souls of others and refuses to die.
Uh-huh.
A teacher.
A lawyer.
Lawyer. Yeah, that's a better one.
And if you do kill them without destroying their little box where they keep their actual soul in, they come back.
That sounds really bad.
They are.
They sound very bad. So any wizard can just
Not any wizard, but it's definitely ones are more inclined for evil.
So this is where they learn not to be that kind of evil. Or something.
Well, as far as I know, there haven't been any Lich alumni from the college. But you'd have to ask Silverspell about that.
I had my Froster and Giant Smite from when I was at the gym. Okay. All right, well, this is a hell of a training grounds. What's the fucking endowment at this college?
Oh, a lot of the... You probably didn't notice it, but we passed through like a little archway. This is mostly hallucinatory terrain.
Yes.
So I can just...
That's muddy water.
Oh, so this part's not hallucinatory? Ah!
Well, it is water.
Actually,
it's just
okay.
not
you
like
would
that.
step that way, and you would be suspended above the water.
Huh. Oh, so you can do a ring out, but they're not going to get fucking...
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I ain't going to toss your kids.
But usually battles don't end if one is thrown out of the arena, unless it's the marshal, of course. Mages have ways of moving around that you'd least expect.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I know a thing or two from my mage buddies.
Oh my god, little hero forge.
Yeah, well,
Wait, give me a jump scare, these little kiddos.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see, because this is the first time I'm seeing him too.
That would be Teddy.
Teddy. Oh, he's got a quarterstaff and shield 5e.
They look so
And
punchable,
that's,
Ed.
Fiona.
And yeah, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of these kids.
But yeah, eventually they would arrive and start psyching themselves up for the fight. Who the fuck is that? It's on Wristletop, the halfie.
I'm cooking.
I thought we were just putting random.
No, these are the
These are Wilfred's kids.
Oh,
and his intellect devour.
what is their noses?
All right, look alive.
Walter is
Alrighty.
officiating this apparently.
Yeah, sure. Walter's officiating it. All
No,
right.
I think
So
it's
if you're...
Walter.
Oh, Coulter. Yeah. No, I wouldn't worry about it. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay, it's still on the turn order.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. That's fine. This
Ed is
totally
dead.
fine.
It is
That is 2 natural 20s. That's wild.
I'm gonna have to do a roll off for the two. So this is Teddy rolling.
And
Fiona.
I rolled well. That's
Alright,
crazy.
Teddy goes first.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What does Teddy do first?
Probably Ed should be on the far side of the arena.
Oh, is that how? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Teddy is going to cast. Could they have precast mage armor?
Oh, yeah, I'll get that. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. They don't have the spell slot for that. Teddy fires. Where is it? Oh,
See, that works
Ray of
perfectly
Enfeeblement.
because you'd never know.
Okay.
Spell attack bonus +7. 12. The 12 does not hit. Okay.
That does not hit. Worth a try, though. Smart. Oh, what does that one do?
Makes you weaker.
Oh. I guess I better watch out for that one.
And then Teddy will move here.
Okay. Fiona.
Bonus action.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not Teddy. Fiona. Fiona's bonus action. Her blade starts humming.
Singing.
Her speed increases by 10. And she moves up to there, and actually no, she'll move here first, and then cast its second level Longstrider on her and Teddy, and then move up to here.
Okay. All right. Ed.
Before her turn ends, I'm gonna
Oh,
ask how much should I hold back?
The kids want you to go all out, but Wilfred's like, don't brutally hurt them.
Okay.
Don't maim them.
Yeah, don't maim them. Who are you poking this on?
Well, I can only get it's at the end of Fiona's turn.
Oh, so wisdom save. Oh, this is a charm. She has advantage. Oh, she
That'll
passed.
save. Hey, stop rolling well, please. All right. Let's see. Hi there. Okay. I will start. Invoke my hail rune. I'll go here. And I'm gonna punch this child.
Hell rune. You're not getting big. Okay.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna punch this
I'm gonna
child.
punch this. I'm punching out this damn child.
Words I never thought I'd hear.
Ooh, 26. I can't
20.
shield that.
You cannot shield them, my dude. This is where I would deal 3d8 necrotic damage, but no,
Don't do 3D.
that's
She only
not
has
what I'll
30
do.
hit
I'm not
points.
doing that.
-7. Okay.
I have no choice but to use all three of my attacks on her. So that is what I will do.
Hold on. No, even shielding, that would fuck.
Okay.
Did you do the intelligence modifier AC for Blade
Yes, yeah. Her AC
Okay.
would be 23 with a shield. Oh God. Teddy actually uses a unique spell. This is Fiona's sheet. Teddy uses Theodore's protection.
You shield your buddy? That's adorable. All right. Hey, I like that. All right. That's nifty. Okay. Where'd I go?
You punched a third of her hit points out with one hook.
All right.
She is not okay. She's
It's
over
just- she is
half.
funny.
Julius.
Hey,
How
hey.
much should I hold back? Wham! Wham!
Yeah. Hey, Fiona, just checking in. How are we feeling?
She kind of like brushes the blood away from her nose. It's like, those were some weak punches.
All right. You're all right. You're coming with me. Bonus action. I'm gonna. Oh no, I used my bonus action. Never mind. That is my turn. Actually, I'll go here. I'll go here.
All right.
All right. Did it?
And the shield is now drawn. 'Cause it is the
No,
start of his
it's
turn.
until the start of Teddy's next. Oh, it is until Teddy's.
It is
next.
Teddy's
Fuck.
next turn.
It is Teddy's next turn.
Well, it would have been hers anyway.
Teddy is going to cast this because his sister's hurt. And he's going to bonus action 2d6 back onto her. 6.
And I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Alright, she's better. She's no longer bloody. And then Teddy's gonna move over to here. And that would be his turn. And then Fiona's turn.
Yeah, I'll change it. Sorry.
She's going to cast haste on herself.
Okay.
And then use the extra action to shocking grasp.
Shockingly grasp me, dude.
Oh, for
Believe the
fuck's
attack
sakes.
Oh no.
Hey, you're gonna have to damage me at some point.
And
I
then
believe you
she'll-
have advantage on the hit since he's wearing metal armor.
Oh yeah, he wears metal armor.
I do wear metal armor.
That's worse.
Yes, that is worse. That is indeed
Poor
worse.
kids. At least they're not getting immediately knocked out.
Yeah, that's true. All right. I was told not to hold back, but I still do want to. Okay. Nah, fuck it. I'm using Giant's Might.
Okay.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. All right, first attack on. Actually, should I? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll hit her once. Wham.
That misses.
No, no. Okay.
With haste, her AC is 20.
Jesus fucking Christ. Cool. Sorry, this kid's a problem. I'm gonna go over here. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Oh. I can't use a spell because I don't have Lorecaster. So with her scimitar, she's gonna slash at you.
That. Let's see. I said I was gonna change into chainmail, or I didn't say that, but I will say that I'm not using the fucking very rare armor.
Yeah, okay.
That's a little ridiculous. So that will hit.
Okay.
Ow.
She nicks your ankle as you run away.
I look down. I'm 13 feet tall at this 8-year-old. He's 8 years old.
He's 10.
He's 10 years old. This is a 10-year-old. He's a 10-year-old child.
I'm going to kill a 10-year-old.
This is a 10-year-old child.
I was getting in fights by that age.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'll look down on him and be like, hi.
There's a bit of fear in his eyes.
Uh-huh.
See how big you are.
I'm gonna punch you now. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is
All
that
right.
okay?
Is that okay? Are you sure?
Last chance, kid.
Why
Last
didn't I
chance.
put money on this fight?
Go ahead. I'll be fine.
Okay, you'll be fine. Jesus.
This is what
No
you would do with
Balmung?
3d6.
So I pull out Balmung.
reactions back.
I pull out Balmung and I decapitate the child. Alright.
Good thing he has Arcane Ward to help with the damage.
That's good. That's good.
So he has 14 temp HP.
That would be
And that's
15, so he
15
takes 1 point of
damage.
real damage.
There we go. Oh, maybe you
Right,
can
and he's
take
got to
it.
make a con save. Oh, he's fine.
He's a hell
Yo,
of a kid,
another
damn.
natural 20,
Wait.
damn.
Did Beck just
is it.
roll a good saving throw?
These characters aren't super important. That's
That's fine. All right, I misjudged you. I was so surprised by how this kid can really. All right, so that's a natural 1. And 2 natural 1s. I promise I'm not holding back. I promise. I'm actually trying.
Promise.
all right, and then is that concentration? It's not. Okay. The Bruce special.
Don't you fucking.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
little,
Now
where
root for the kids.
standing.
You little. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
God bless.
Who is the boat right now?
I look at the grease with fear. I know this spell.
But he is going to move away back over here and take the attack of opportunity if he so chooses.
Smack.
That he will shield.
Okay.
And get back some arcane ward.
Yep. His arcane ward is back.
Neat.
Not fully, but a bit.
Alrighty. Was that it for Teddy?
Equals twice the level of the spell, so it's 2. Yep, that's it.
Alright, Fiona.
Fiona is going to charge in.
You have to use your aura of vitality.
Oh yeah, he'll use it on Fiona at 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So she gets 6 hit points back. So she's almost back to full. And then she's gonna come in and you see her hands kind of moving in a very familiar way, and she goes in for fuck.
And it's just too intimidating.
See, these characters, he rolls off on the attacks, but rolls great on the saving
Yeah,
throws.
and then
Right.
with that, that would have been her. Let's say that is her extra attack. And you know what? Screw it. She's going to use. She's going to reach out and grab your calf, or at least attempt to. Shit. There goes
This is
inflict wounds.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, damn.
Okay, I will look down at Fiona. And I'll say, do you feel scared right now?
I'd be scared. I'd be more scared if you were not as bald.
Oh.
proceeds to grow and
Kill her.
outgrow.
Kill her now.
Yeah, he's bald. No.
She shields.
Oh, she has Tracy's 25.
Yeah, with shield it was B25. Yeah.
That's insane. Okay, cool.
Blade dance, man.
What a cracked fucking kid.
That will hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
8 + 6. Fuck me. Back to.
She's bloodied again.
Yep. She's almost
Oh,
critical.
I don't think she's critical.
She's
Yeah.
almost critical.
Okay.
Oh,
She's got a con save though, which she has advantage on, which is fine.
Is it? Oh, because of the blade singing. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. I'll action search.
oh shit.
She also has a intelligence bonus to her con saves.
That
No, not hit.
misses.
Oh,
Teddy will silvery barbs.
Oh.
oh shit.
What an evil spell.
You diabolical.
Who's
Get the
bald?
advantage
Who's
to
bald?
Fiona.
Who's bald?
And then you got one more punch, right?
I do have one more punch.
One
Oh, he used all of them.
punch!
He doesn't have 4
No,
punches.
no. No, it's not
Say
four.
silvery
because
barbs.
Because I
re-roll
re-rolled it. I
the
re-rolled
silvery
it.
barb.
Oh, reroll. Okay, yeah.
So there's...
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
20
26 hits.
26 does hit.
All right.
Take her out.
I have not used my bonus action, correct? No, I've not.
That would knock her unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, because 8 + 8 is 15.
It's 16.
16. Fuck. Yeah, she
Does
would
Wilfred? How does Wilfred react to that?
just like, ooh, yeah.
I'm
let's give her
not
a bit
going-
of a bruise.
I'm not going to like knock her fully unconscious.
Just leave her at 1 hit point.
Yeah, but I am going to use my bonus action to, as I punch her, because I'm not going to like fully impact her face, which would knock her out. But I'm going to grab her by, it would be the like neck, but it's more like the whole like top of her body, and I will lift her up.
All right.
Please beat an athletics check of 29.
Oh my god. She has advantage on this, but she's not beating it, dude.
I don't know. You got a pretty cracked build.
Nah, you got her.
All right.
She's
And I will say-
thrashing at your grip, trying to get out, but not to no avail.
You're dead. I killed you. Teddy, I killed your sister.
Oh my god.
She's dead. I'm the big scary monster. What are you going to do, Teddy?
Uh-oh.
That's cast as a 2nd level. He's casting Cause Fear.
He's gonna make you scared.
Okay.
Fuck, and then he's gonna silver barbs that.
He's going to silvery barbs that. He's going to silvery barbs that. I'm going to indomitable that. Jesus Christ.
Is that your inspiration?
What?
Does he?
Oh, do I have?
No.
Oh, I don't. And if I did, I wouldn't use it.
Okay.
I mean, you're the big scary monster.
But that is Teddy's action.
And his, I guess technically his sister's down, so he's not gonna heal her. He loses the, well, he can't because he lost the aura of vitality. And then yeah, he's gonna take a step back.
Okay.
That's his turn.
There's, she's down. So, Ed, kid's looking.
I snap her neck. Yeah,
I think Wilfred has disintegrate, so if you do that,
I will gently put her down.
yeah, and then she'll kind of angrily, not angrily, but like frustrated, walk off next to her dad.
All right, Teddy, it's you and me. Oh, but I can't move toward him.
Can't move towards him.
I can't move. It's you and me, Teddy. When I get you, I'm gonna get you. When I get over there, I'm gonna get you. I just don't want to do it right now.
I
Javelin time.
Give man some range.
What can I do? I could second wind, but that's too cruel. So I'm not gonna heal myself. I'm just gonna roll my save.
Okay.
I'm not scared.
Oh, he's not scared anymore.
I ain't
Turns
scared of you,
over.
Teddy. I'm gonna get you.
He is going to
Do it again.
do it again.
Do it again.
I only have one spell slot left. He is going to hold on. Oh, he doesn't have that spell. His sister does. Shit. Must be on a surface or liquid that can support the target. Okay. Shit. He is going to cast Vortex Warp on you.
On me?
Yep. Make a.
You don't cast it on me?
Actually, no, that's a con save. Shit, not that. No, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna do this. Hopefully, there's enough. Cast to 3rd level.
Sleep. Yeah, super not.
No. Okay.
No. Just feel a little like,
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, max he could have rolled there was 72.
Yeah, I could have gotten
just
really
also-
lucky there.
Still not enough though.
Still not enough. Okay.
It's not. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Teddy.
You're gonna get punched, kid.
You're gonna get punched, kiddo.
You're dead, kiddo.
Can you shield
That just hits.
It just is unfortunate.
Yeah, he does not have the protection his sister does. Oh, fuck.
All right.
Oh no.
All right. Tell me if he's gonna go down.
23 minus 8. Hold on.
What's his hit point total? Because that's 26 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
Okay, he'd be at
he did have like
1 hit
4.
point.
He's at 1 hit point. Okay. All right. So how do we want to do this?
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
How do I want to do this? Teddy. What do you want to do with this magic that you got?
Protect people.
You want to protect people? I know how that feels. You want to be a protector? I'm a protector. You want to risk your life for people?
Looks at his dad. Looks at his sister. I mean,
Looks
not
at
right
Mr.
now.
Letters.
I'm still a kid. But one day.
One day. There's something that they can't really teach at the college. This is where you say what is it?
Oh, I thought that was a rhetorical question.
No.
Oh, what is it?
Thank you. Okay. It's, yeah, so it's the fear of death. And I'm going to sweep his leg. Push with one hand.
Your
Like
foot is
him
like the
up.
size of his calf.
Yeah. Onto the ground, knock the wind out of him, and then giant fist, like, down, but I will not, like, bash his skull in.
You're stopping.
Oh,
right
so you
before
just
his
stop
face.
right short? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Stops a half-inch in front of his face.
It's like the wind like rushes past him.
His eyes are wide. The wind is knocked out of him, but he doesn't look like he shot his pants.
Okay, good.
But he's aware of the lesson you've taught him.
All right. Here, you don't. I'll pick him up. I'll put him on my shoulder.
Alrighty.
You two did great. I think you work real good together.
They just need more stats. They need to be
Yeah,
strong.
you'll get stronger. You'll still growing. I think you ain't even adults yet, and you still got your head screwed on right. So the rest will come with time.
Yeah, they both say, "Thank you, Mr. Brown," and then they run off to the medical tent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get you fixed up.
For some reason, they thought they saw a bush moving.
That would be silly.
Well, thank you for entertaining the entertaining my children, Ed.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So
They're definitely oh, his wife would also be here because she wanted to watch it.
Yeah, she'd have a picnic basket.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely not gonna stop talking about this for the next few months.
if I'm around and not all caught up in other shit, then I'd be happy to give more lessons.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not ready to fight you again, but
Okay. Well, it's maybe even some version that's not that. I don't know. That's up to them.
yeah, they'll probably say that they could take you down later today, but that's just them.
Mm-hmm. Youth. All right. Good work,
Alrighty.
kiddos.
You would eventually shrink back down. They would get patched up. It looks like quite an extra number of sandwiches were made, and you would be invited over to the picnic that has been set up. And you guys would have a nice little lunch. And I think that's where we should call it for tonight.
Right, episode shall be Ed beats up children.
Ed beats up children, beats
Can't
kids
wait to
within an
punch
inch
an
of their
8-year-old.
life, and he relishes in it because he loves killing and beating children.
I feel like there was probably a quote in there somewhere about wanting to punch an 8-year-old.
Yeah. Oh, quote,
Guys,
I'm going to
he's
punch this
10.
8-year-old. Yes, this 8-year-old, but out of context. Yar!
Is Ed's max HP?
What is my max HP?
Yeah.
128.
Oh yes, they were putting you to sleep.
No, Beck, I can't put him to sleep. He'd have to have, well, the max I could roll is 120.
Yeah, so they were close to being able to put me to sleep with a max roll from a level something bard.
A level 12 bard, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, peeps. Have a good night.
You too. I'm
Good
heading out.
night.
Buenas noches.
Good night.